good welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Hold on, I think the music's super loud. 1 second. Hi! Hold on. I just want to do a little salute. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, let me turn the music down. I forgot to adjust my settings. Hello. How's it going? How you doing, Phil?
Are we live?
We are live! We're
nice.
on the air with Elite Dangus. And we're here in some shady backwater bar. I literally picked this system because it was the only one I saw around me that had a drought going on. But the bar is packed, so at least the alcohol is flowing. Oops. Accidentally minimized the game. How you doing?
Me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, very good. Very busy lately with my new studies, so I don't get much time to play.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I haven't, outside of like these Saturdays, I've been playing too much Elite outside of streams. And last night I was playing around for a little bit, and I did like one like kill a guy assassination mission, and I had to go to like a penal colony like 3 times because you know it's just you keep getting wanted, and then you have to go over here, get a taxi back because your ship didn't come with you. And just like one foot mission was like, okay, I'm exhausted now. So, but overall, I've been like, wow, like the progressive updates on Odyssey have really, I think, like made the game pretty good. It's running very smooth, but you know now they can start tweaking some of the things like the missions. But it looks very pretty.
I haven't been playing for a couple months. I just reinstalled it last night because of the CG. So.
Oh, you reinstalled it?
Yeah, I have removed it.
Do you uninstall to save space?
Sorry?
Do you uninstall just to save space, or?
I wasn't playing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I have so many games that are installed, but I don't play. I'm like, I still have like Doom installed, like not the Doom one that recently came out, but the one before that. Oh, I'm trying to get this lady to salute me. You. Stop. Give me thumbs up. Come on. Anyway, but point being is like I just feel bad on installing games. It's just like, to me that's like the death of the game, right? Even though you can reinstall them. But I'm being silly. Hold on. Let's see if we can get her to give me thumbs up. Yeah. I do love the new emotes. Have you so you've reinstalled the game recently. Have you not played with emotes yet?
No, the emotes are new for me.
It's a pretty cool system. You can salute, you can wave, and you can point at things. So there's actually kind of some gameplay where if you're on foot, you can highlight a target for your allies. That's really cool. But yeah, I should say hello to everyone there. Zakao, how you doing? And Takoso. And Phil, of course. But yeah, today I figure we'll ditch the legs because I want to get back into space and shoot some baddies. And what better to shoot a baddie in than a beautiful, beautiful vulture? Oh yes, this is my sexy, sexy vulture with a lovely caramel and gray skin, the bird of prey. But yeah, like there's a Haz Res here in what the hell system are we in? I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm at the Hofton Enterprise station, and the system is Uchalu-Roja. And at this lovely gas giant, there's a couple of Haz Reses, and I see some. Are you the Ptolemy? Is that your fleet carrier?
That's mine, yeah.
Yay! There's also 2 other ones here: the Gertrude Brotherhood and the Dangerous. So this seems like a popular destination. Oh, I got a wing invite here from Phil. Alright, let me see who else can I get in here. Takoso. Got Minari, that's a cow. I see Dark Heavy 8's online. And G-Bun's in the main menu. That's the place to be. Alright, well, I'm gonna undock. But I really enjoy Vulture, and I have... You were trying to find me in the station, but instancing? Oh no. Was it what? Like I guess you have to really be in a wing before you're guaranteed an instance.
Yeah, probably.
They really need to beef that up at some point or another. I'm sure it's on their agenda. Let me turn my lights on. Now these little stations, I have trouble finding the concourse. What up, Zakao? Where is the concourse? Because I do love to peep inside and look at the people walking around. And if you ever notice, these little stations have what looks like a mail slot, but you cannot get in here. It is for authorized craft only. You are not authorized. But then you're like, what would land in there? I guess like the station's supposed to have its own little craft, but it's never there. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Space Canada. We got some actual nice weather for once. Okay, bashing against it is not going to help. Okay, now I'm stuck. But yeah, I find on the, what are they called? The orbit stations or the Corioluses. It's pretty easy to find the concourse. You just got to kind of sit there and let it rotate and it'll reveal itself. But these mini stations, oh, I think that might be it. Nope, that's a landing pad. Someone else's landing pad. These little mini stations, it is quite hard to navigate because there's so many sides to them. But I actually really like the design of outposts in Elite. They're one of my favorite favorite looking things. Wow! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, let's get out of here. Minarni is saying, rode a healthy 100 kilometers today, sweaty shirt and pants. What the hell? 100 kilometers? That's like, that's insane. How did you do that? On a bike? Oh, motorcycle. Okay, well that's a little easier. I was gonna say on a bike that would take forever. But yeah, let's I'll head out to one of these Haz Reses and then you guys can just lock on my Wignal source. Yes, my Wignal source. That's it. I've invented a new term. All right, let's flip around here. Now, this is quite a nice little gas giant. I believe it's a little Jupiter-ish. Ooh, I think we'll be on the night side. You might send a friend request later, Ray. Okay, absolutely. You can friend up. We are in open, of course, so anything can happen. That's the fun of open. But yeah, I mean, I played like a little bit of Elite last night, and you know, kind of got sort of tired. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the Haz Res that's not in the dark zone, because asteroid fields in a dark zone are scary. But yeah, I feel the urge starting to build up to play more, and I do need to grind. I really want to engineer my suits and my weapons, but man, I'm finding like some of the materials, like power regulators, for example, are just not that fun to go grinding for. Have you like, I don't know about you, Phil, but like, have you been doing a lot of Odyssey engineering?
I did quite a bit in the beginning. I got most of them unlocked. Got some decent engineers mods done to my weapons and suits, but I'm like in a G4, like an average G4 on my suits and armor, and I kind of feel that that's enough. There's some really bad grind to do, but yeah, I hope they made it better. Some things are very, very rare, at least were.
Yeah, I've had just like the whole power regulator thing. Like at first it's like, okay, you just need one to get level. So I got everything up to like level 3. I think I have one seat at level 4, but then it's like you need 25 power regulators. It's like, whoa, like that's gonna be too hard. Like, cause that's like 25 individual settlements, or like you can find missions where you get one at a time, but there's no way to get like 3 power regulators at once. Okay, hold on. I got this guy named Terror Trooper. It's just a Viper Mark IV, but he's in a wing.
Is that a player?
No, it's just an NPC. Or, well, he's gonna be not an NPC for much longer, because I'm gonna kill him! Another dream of riches dashed. Okay, hold on, wait, what's my... Okay, there we go. I'm like, what's the key to make the lasers go boom boom? Also try and get a Killborn skin on him to maximize our bounty. Yeah, I've been living kind of a life of crime in Elite lately. Like, I really do like the on-foot combat, and particularly like as I'm looking to get those power regulators. Oh, bye. That was quick. 233k. Okay. Okay. We're making money here. But his buddy's pissed off. I probably should have figured out who he was in a wing with. Oh, it's just a Cobra. That skin, though. I like it. Jack Payne, you're about to get hurt. He's Max Payne's brother. I do have a Killborn scanner. It is very much an important part of a healthy bounty hunting breakfast. You get that extra payout. And of course, you know, bounty hunting I think is a really good activity for people to do in a wing. 125k. Now we're talking. Because, you know, unlike foot missions where, like, you can share, like, one mission at a time, and, you know, when that mission is over, you have to go back and cash it in before you can share another one. Like, bounty hunting, everyone just shares in the bounty. Oh, this chieftain's looking raggedy. Simon Lucas. Oh, yeah, he was scanning me earlier. Let's get a scan on him. Oops. I don't think I quite got it. There we go. So the one thing I like about bounty hunting is that everyone shares the bounty. Like, it's not like split amongst four. And unlike, you know, missions, which, you know, some of them can get pretty ridiculous, especially the massacre missions, like kill 72 people. It's like that's a lot of work, right? Ooh, that was a fun explosion. But bounty hunting, I think, like everyone gets to participate. There's, you know, you can each hunt your own targets, but everyone gets to kind of share in the spoils, and that's what I like about it. Oh, look, we got a little serious security guy here. I wonder if he's wanted. No, he's clean. Well, let's scan him anyway, just to make sure. Nope, he's still clean. We'll leave him alone. He can maybe help us. So far, this res is not so hazardous. There's lots of security here.
I think I see some fire over here.
Oh, all right, follow Phil. Oh yeah, they're shooting. Someone's shooting someone. Oh wait, I just saw someone wake out. Or maybe both of them. A proximity mine, what the hell? Yeah, look out for the mines.
Got a clipper here, wanted.
Ooh, wanted clipper? That sounds juicy. Dawson Mad Cow. Definitely sounds like a pirate name. Alright, let's give him oh wait, that's a courier. So there's a courier also. Well, let's do the clipper first. See how that works. Now, my lovely Viper here is engineered to the nines. I have everything engineered except for the fuel scoop, which, you know, why would you engineer the fuel scoop anyway? Like, there's not very many. I think, like, what can you get? Like a hardened fuel scoop that, like, look at that thing. It just died. Dickbots. His name is Dickbots. We just got $500,000 for eliminating Dickbots. I love it. Where'd that courier go? You're next on the agenda, buddy. Dickbots. The NPC names in this game are precious. Definitely one of my favorite aspects of Elite. It's just like the wackiness comes in. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like our NPC names, were they like Kickstarter backers could submit something to that, or?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that must be why they're so wacky. Because everything else in the game is relatively serious and, you know, realistic tone. But then you find Dickbots out there, and I wish I had known about this game. This is a game that I highly regret not knowing that it was on Kickstarter. I didn't hear about it until it actually launched, and if I had known about the Kickstarter, I would have absolutely got in. It would be nice, you know, if you could get those bonuses some other way. Now, I did hear there was this community goal this week, and Phil, you were talking about this in the Discord, is pretty good reward where you get like these engineered FSDs. Apparently it's already over.
Yep.
Like, it happened so quickly, because I guess it's such a crazy reward. So I was thinking about doing some of that, but unfortunately, it's already done. So if you snooze, you lose in this universe. But you know, through the community goals, they're getting more and more. Like, it's not just money. They're doing a lot of engineered modules, which I find kind of cool. I think that's a nice reward for community goals. Oh my god. I don't understand how that clipper seemed to die quicker than this diamondback.
Yeah, the BX are pretty tough hulls, actually.
It really is. You sort of start to underestimate some of these smaller ships compared to, like, you would expect, like, an Anaconda, Clipper, these medium-sized ships would all be hard as nails, but I guess it all depends on how you spec it, what the modules look like. But let's see, so far, literally without even thinking about it, we're already at, like, almost $2 million, so bounty hunting is pretty good money. Liking that. This is a pretty location. So I guess we're looking for more lasers. Oh, I see lasers.
I see
Over
lasers,
by
yeah.
Tokoso. Tokoso's got something. He sniffed him out. What are you flying, Phil? Are you flying a vulture too?
Yes, sir.
So we got 3 vultures here.
We got matching lasers.
And matching lasers. Oh, that's wonderful.
The green ones, yeah.
The green burbs of prey. Green burb squad. So Harry Hubbuster. Another classic. We just get him in with a scan. He isn't an eagle, so he's not going to last long. Oh, crafty little devil. Of course, the eagle, pretty much all it has going for it is really its maneuverability and speed. When it comes to hit points, no, it's going to melt. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Harry Hubbuster. Ooh, that was pretty. I do like that you got also the matching engines there, Phil.
Yep, I use green on all my ships. Color-coded.
So it looks like we got a vulture named Calamity, and Dr. Fingermoon, the wanted Anaconda. Okay. I think we should probably focus on this Anaconda. Dr. Fingermoon. That's another great name. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who's shooting him with missiles? Amazing. Even the mighty Anaconda cannot withstand the pelting of the birds. We shall peck him to death. And Dr. Fingermoon is now among the stars. And where's his friend Calamity? Little vulture on vulture action. Oh! Watch it there. You're going to break my canopy, sir. So hold still so I can scan you. Attaboy. Yeah, I really do enjoy bounty hunting. This is really where the game shines. You're not worrying about grind. You know, you've done your grind, you've engineered your ship, you got your lasers, your pew-pews, and now it's just about the fun, cathartic reward of seeing giant, puffy orange clouds in space. Oh, we got an asp over here. Oh wow, there's a lot of action going on. Okay, so now we're getting hazardous. Okay, we got a federal gunship. This guy needs to be. You don't have a laser to pop shield. Well, don't worry, we got you covered. We got 3 vultures with lasers. We're decimating shields. Literally, like, they'll die before the shield animation runs out. And these are engineered, so they're all efficient, and therefore, you can pretty much laser them forever. Bye-bye, Siddharth. Oh, that was a nice one. Oh, that was a nice explosion. Alright, someone's purple. Who'd be purple?
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
me. I think I shot a clean guy, so...
Oh, you
I
shot
got
a clean
now.
guy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's the old friendly fire. Now, there is I think a laser that you can engineer so that it's like a friend or foe engineering thing. But I don't know if that works for NPCs, like clean NPCs. I think it only works for wingmates. Whoa. Got a little knocked around there. I feel like a space boxer. Paul L. Anderson. Now, asps are nothing to, they don't look like much, but 6 hard points, and I myself have flown asps where you put like 6 railguns. you will bake, but one hit and you're just gonna do so much damage. But Jerry had, what was it, 6 engineered multi-cannons, and the DACA was strong. Never underestimate an atmosphere. They also have amazing maneuverability for an exploration ship.
Also, pretty good hull.
It is a decent all-rounder. I miss my
It's just too big. That's the problem. Too big of a hitbox to.
Well, it's a little bit chunky, but you know, it's and look, it's not like, you know, if you're going combat hunting, I think this vulture is far more deadly and efficient than an asp ever could be. Ooh, we got a python over here. Okay, let me get a scan in. Increase our bounty. Looks like he's running away. That's no good. No one survives. Burp squad, attack! Captain Crescendo. Well, you've reached your peak. I do love just ramming the ships and being like right there. You know, just being right nuzzle up close as they explode. But yeah, a hazardous res, you know, it's hazardous if you go alone, but with a squad like this, you can't really go wrong. Oh, I got another asp over here. John Moschini. So yeah, pips to shields. Let's get some of that juice back. Oops. The thing is, with pips, I have my pips bound. I'm a keyboard mouse user, and I have my pips bound to my arrow keys. So either I don't have my hand on the mouse, or I don't have my hand on the thrusters and yaw and such. So pip management, you know, and I know there's like ways that you can bind it. Some people do like pip presets to the F keys, which are, I think, a little bit easier to reach. But eventually I'd like to get a joystick. Ooh, that was pretty. I'd love to get a joystick and, you know, put the pips right on the little hat. Oh, we got a Dark Heavy 8 here. Now, I wish also wings could be bigger because, you know, our team is full. But that's cool. We'll be allied even, and just no one shoot Dark Heavy. Don't worry about the other hollow dots. You want to go into the roids? It's more fun in the roids. Ray Moblin is saying, when the game came out, Asp had been your nemesis. They always got you. Because you underestimate them. Because they don't seem like a big combat ship. But then, out of nowhere, you get hit with 6 railguns, right? And if you've ever found an engineered NPC with railguns, because you will encounter them, they are quite the foe.
I see some lasers over here.
Oh, where's Phil? Follow the blue triangles. Oh, yeah, here we go. Duncan Ian Bond. Thundering Hades is the name of his ship. That's great. What was Minari saying there? I landed missiles. Yay! You did it! You were telling me earlier in the stream that one of your goals was to kill someone with actually dumbfire missiles. And, you know, for an anaconda or a python, that is not too hard, because those will be slow-turning boats, and especially when you're in a wing, and they're kind of fixed on another target. Sometimes that doesn't become too hard, especially when you move in real close to them. But try to hit an eagle with dumbfire missiles or a viper, and that is truly where it's like, what? Look at that, beautiful vultures. It's just like these deadly burbs. Nope, speaking of burbs, there's an eagle. And he's wanted. Why you come here, sir? Liam Potterton? He's scanning a vulture. Like, what is the logic of the NPCs being like, let's see what's in your cargo hold, vulture? Like, do you think a vulture is out here mining? Does anyone out there use a vulture for mining? Has that been done before? It feels like it would be, like, I don't know. What do you think, Phil? Is that like the worst possible build as a mining vulture? Or is that like one of those strangely viable builds that people just don't do?
It could be possible. You got hard points big enough and you got a size 5 internal, so you can get some decent stuff there.
I guess you
Not
can.
too shabby.
It's better than an adder.
Oh, don't say that.
I actually kind of like felt a little pain in my heart when I said that because the adder's like my favorite. Oh wait, Mr. Kaus is an FDL is following him. Where he at? Yeah, he's over here, Minarni. Yeah, you come this way. Lead him over here. I don't see him on radar yet. I think that's him. There's a Diamondback following you. Could be mistaken from an FDL, from maybe if you look at it backwards. The Diamondback kind of has the shape.
Assault ship here. Assault ship here, wanted.
Assault ship. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay.
One, yeah.
I think this one needs to be taught a lesson. Now it's a defense ship. Oh, I hate you, Chafe. when they start chafing and then you're just like, alright, well, I'll just go right next to you and it doesn't matter now. My aim is negated. Boom. Oh, that was a nice little payout, almost $500,000. Lots of miners around here. We got a federal gunship over there, but they are clean.
DBX here.
Billy No Guts. Yeah, he's already scanned. He has been scanned for maximum profit. Now we shall melt him.
I love the beam lasers.
I know, they're and like 3 greens, I love it. It's very nice. I feel bad for these poor guys though. They don't even see it coming. Where this is a Haz Res. Where are dangerous wings? 391. Wow, we're up to what? 5 million bounty in the Fatherhood plus a bunch of miscellaneous bounties for other parties. This is insane. I can't. Oh, there's that fertile ants. Hold on, Christopher Knutson. And he is wanted. But these are really, really good payouts. So definitely this is going to help the old bank account get a little recovery there. Pop this scan. Vulture might be a funny meme or roleplay choice for a miner. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely an unusual ship, and like, is there that psychological aspect where you're mining and some player pirate comes and he goes, oh, that guy's in a Vulture, he must be bounty hunting, right? Yeah, I'm bounty hunting rocks. But maybe there's a little bit of a psychological advantage. Oh, you just nailed that. Nailed it, FDL. Was that with a dumbfire missile too? Where's he going now? Get back here. His shields are down. FDLs do not last long after that. Christopher Knutson, you have been cleansed. So pretty. What have we got over here? Another asp. The system is popping with asps. But my shields haven't gone down once. I've not taken like an iota of hull damage. And with these beam lasers, you don't have to worry about ammunition, which is just wonderful. So the Vulture is, like, I think a top tier bounty hunting ship. Like, I even like it, I think, a little bit more than bounty hunting in a Python or a Crate. Because, you know, your risk is a little bit lower with your rebuy, you've got the maneuverability. Ooh, we got a dropship. Takoso's getting pounded, we gotta help him out. He's getting double teamed. Now let's show him what birds can do. Because we all know that birds are real, right? Do you know about that thing, birds aren't real, Phil?
No, I don't. What's that?
It's a hilarious conspiracy theory that all birds were killed and replaced with government surveillance drones long ago, and that birds actually don't exist anymore. And I really can't truly tell if, like, this is one of those things where, like, there's that other thing about, like, dragons fucking cars, dragons having sex with cars, and you're like, no one can be taking this seriously. This is a joke, right? But I guess some people do. And same with birds are real, where I'm like, I can't tell if people actually believe this. Like, I'm assuming everyone is just having fun. It's a fun, stupid, wacky conspiracy. Ooh, ow, that hurt. But I love it. I think it's hilarious. Birds aren't real. They don't exist.
And the aliens built the pyramids.
Well, I mean, you know, where else were they going to go to the bathroom, right? It's
True,
the
true.
pyramids are an alien outhouse. It's a Kaibo. Dr. Minimus. Wait. Wait, are you on my team? No, Dr. Minimus is not. Oh, I'm like looking at the top and I'm like, I had it confused with Minarni. But I'm like, did you go against the wing and somehow become wanted yourself? Dr. Minimus, though. Minimus is the name of the Kerbal's second moon in Kerbal Space Program. Minimus. The ice cream moon.
Nice pack hounds.
Stay clear. I love when you can get so close to the anaconda that you're reading a message. Stay clear. Bye-bye. I see Phil pushing him around. That was great. Oh, I love this. Oh, hold on. Is there a ship-launched fighter? Yeah, there's like a Taipan here. Did we just destroy the anaconda, but the Taipan is like stranded and angry?
I can see it.
I think I'm being attacked by... I think this is a Taipan. It definitely is a Taipan, but... I'm gonna actually... Oh, never mind. I was gonna bounty scan him and see, but I'm like, yeah, I think we destroyed his mothership, and he stuck around to get revenge. Cool. Yeah, I also like, I guess these bounty hunting happens in waves, right? So you'll sometimes have no ships there, and all of a sudden a bunch will jump in. Things get crazy. That conda popped repair. Oh, really? I did not notice. What would I be looking for? It's a bit crowded in here. And you're at 1 million, Minarni? I'm at like 7.5 million plus, probably, I don't know, like a bunch of numbers. I'm rich.
I think it means the bounty for the last anaconda.
Oh, just for that anaconda?
Was 1 million, yeah.
That's what I'm telling you, that kill warrant scanner is worth its weight in gold. Let's check out Takoso's skin. That's pretty. Is that like the aquamarine or the turquoise one? Oh, Jivan's here. Jivan! Okay, we have, it looks like, new ships behind us. In about this direction. But that's cool. Everyone here is just here to kill NPCs. Oh wait, these aren't ships, they are materials. Silly me. From far enough away, I do kind of like that though, how the radar doesn't know whether it's a ship. It's just like, there's something there. Oh, we got shootings. What do we got here? Michael Hill in a Python, and Brutish Harlequin Squizzle in an asp. I'm gonna take the Python. His ship name is Discord. Well, we're not gonna talk this one out, sir. Or you can talk to my laser beams. I do really like, also they I'm not sure which update this was, but they've updated the shield effect. And it looks pretty cool. I like the frizzly lightning lines, or whatever however you would say it. Michael Hill. I'm just gonna melt you. I love how the lasers also paint lines in the hull. It really does. You've scratched my paint! 'Tis but a flesh wound. Oh, I love me my Rams. Okay, pips to shields. We're at 13%. And that's a Python. Oh, the explosion effects too. They really vamped that with Odyssey. So I'm like, there's just like, I know Odyssey's just been so destroyed and whatever in the eyes of people because of like the launch, but it's shaping up well, and it'll keep getting better. And I think it's been good for me to kind of take a break, and like I'm doing the streams every week, but I'm not playing too much during the week, and I think that's actually good because when they start really launching some new stuff, I'm going to feel like coming in fresh, right? Like every time I play, even if it's a week later, it feels fresh. All right, Brandon Sugar. Another Python. These Pythons...
We got distracted by an FGS over there.
God. An FGS, a federal gunship?
Yeah, we got distracted by killing him.
Oh, that's all good. I mean, kill everyone, and let's share the bounties and share the kills. Let's make sure everyone gets their own little kills here. What's this? Sammy Stardust, Imperial Clipper. Clippers are nice. Very nice to look at. Oh, there's G5 with some Guardian shots. We just
the Guardian plasmas, yeah. They're nice. They look nice, at least.
They are very pretty. Oh! Those explosions just have such lovely halos. Oh, by the way, so I saw, if anyone cares, I saw the Eternals. If anyone hasn't seen it, I don't recommend it. I think it's terrible. It was not good. I did not like. I'm usually a pretty good. I like a lot of Marvel movies. There's very few Marvel movies that I don't like. I think like the second Thor one wasn't very good, and but I even like I don't mind it. Like there's not a Marvel movie that I hate. This is one that I'm like, yeah. About half an hour in, I was both like checking the time and like wanting to do something else. It's so boring and confusing and dumb. Which is kind of weird to say that about a Marvel film. Because like I really liked, what was that, the one before that? Shang-Chi. That was a good one. But yeah, if you were planning to see Eternals, I'd say just wait. Just wait. It's not really worth going to see. If you want to see a good movie in theaters, see Dune, because I've also seen that one, and I really enjoyed Dune. If you've read the book Dune, it is very book accurate. And by the way, packhounds just look so cool. It's like you're making a little nebula out there. But Dune I thought was very book accurate. It was really good. The acting and cinematography was amazing. The thing that drove me nuts, though, is like, it's... it ends like, and it feels like they get about a third into the book, right? So I don't know if it's a movie that would work as a trilogy. Like I think they're going to do one more. I don't know if they're doing two. But it felt like if you've read the books, you're kind of like, wow, there's a lot of story to come after this, right? But I'm actually glad that they sort of took their time. It still tells like a pretty complete story, but like. It's just really good. It's really good to see Dune. Like, I mean, I like the David Lynch movie. I don't know if everyone out there has seen the David Lynch movie.
I love it. I love it.
It's like weird and awesome and different, right? It's by no means definitive Dune, though. It's like, okay, that's a cool David Lynch movie, but Happy Hero. I would say, oh yeah, he's wanted. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to clip you, sir. Meant to shoot you instead. But yeah, like the David Lynch one holds a special spot in my heart for like, having Sting in it and just being so weird. But this Dune, I think, is like the definitive Dune. This is like, if someone were to remake Star Wars, or like, if you say, what's the definitive Star Wars trilogy? It's the first trilogy, right? And ironically, this is the third version of Dune, because there was also a TV miniseries, which was okay, which wasn't bad. But this one I really liked. I really, really liked it. And I'm a huge Denis Villeneuve fan. I think in general his movies have been good, at least the ones I've seen. I've seen Prisoners, which was really great. There was Arrival, which if you haven't seen Arrival, that's a must-watch. Great one with, what's her name? Amy Adams? Where's this guy going? Get back here. Get back here so I can kill you. Oh wait, the cops are shooting at you. What have you done? What have you done, Phil?
I told you, I shot the clean guy and now I got a bounty. And he scanned me, so he's shooting me now.
Hold on, where are you?
He's clean. Do you want notoriety?
Oh, right. I'm like, yeah, I can't really defend you. I could maybe, like, get in the way of the shots. I could try and, like, take the heat.
I can
Serious
get away.
security, yeah, this
I'm
guy's
faster.
I'll try and, like, get in his way. You don't get a bounty for ramming people. Only shooting. Which is weird, because you do get a bounty, or a fine or whatever, if you, ram into someone in a station, but... Oh, Phil, are you killing him?
Yeah, I'll kill him.
Alright, why not?
There's 2 cops now, but...
I'm not touching him, though, because I've been to enough detention centers, and I'm done with detention centers. I refuse to be anyone's prisoner. Although they immediately just let you out, and then you can just take a taxi back to where you were killing people. Yes, the crime and punishment makes very, very little sense in this universe. It's something that I very much greatly hope that they revisit, because they did change it in Horizons. Like, there was a big crime and punishment update, but I think they actually made it worse. Oh, hi. Hi, Python. Let me just peck you. Meet Bird Squad. Oh my god, those... Oh my god! I love the look of that weapon. Is he running away? I think you need a ram in your keister. Oh, I missed. Okay, probably need some pit management here. I fought the law and the law won. I love The Clash. They're one of my favorite bands. I actually have a Clash tattoo. The London Calling album. Joe Strummer would have been someone I would have loved to have met. Just a super creative, awesome dude. And The Clash is just like, I don't know, one of the coolest bands ever. Eee, I love flying through the explosions. Now, if only I could fit some collector limpets here, we'd probably have an engineering smorgasbord. But you know what? It's sometimes it's just nice to not worry about the materials. Just focus on killing people. You hit min or me? That's okay. Just don't kill anybody. Pythons are easy to confuse. If you see a giant floating space triangle, it's probably a python. And vulture. Oh yeah, that's right. We did an older comment. Okay, let's see. We got gunship. Gunship. Franz Troglauer. I love that name. That is a great name. Oh, did not get a scan complete. Must scan before he dies. There we go. I've never really looked into like how much of a difference the kill warrant scan makes, but the money that we're getting here is insane. Oh my god, yeah, 657. So now we are up to 11 million in just fatherhood bounty. And then like probably close to like 13 or 14 million. That's amore. What do we got here? Another gunship. Just tag him a little bit. Hold for scan. I feel bad for these NPCs because really, like, well, first of all, are there really that many pirates? Like, that's an insane amount of NPC pirates. I want to kill. Oh, what happened? I think that little ship launch fighter just went right through my actual ship. Now, can you imagine if we were like having a groove here, fighting NPCs, and then all of a sudden a friggin' Thargoid pops in? Like, I would love to see more random, like, I know that, I guess, like, the theory behind, like, the Thargoid signal sources is you shouldn't have to fight Thargoids unless you want to. And that makes sense because you need to really specialize your ship to fight Thargoids, because if you try and fight them with human weapons, you're just gonna die. Let me just kill this guy. But I would love to see just like random Thargoid encounters that maybe, yeah, like 99% of the time you're gonna have to run from. But like, you know, you're out scavenging, you're collecting some black boxes, and all of a sudden, in comes Papa Thargoid. Oh my god, this guy is using invisible tactics. I like it. He's a ninja.
DBS runs cold. I think it's also used to eat things.
Yeah, I see that he's ejecting heat sinks. I had like a stealth DBX. Resynthing. You're synthing your ammunition? This is why I love the lasers on the vulture, because you don't even have to think about ammunition. You just think about pips. Pips are all you need. Let's see here. Zaphod Dent. That feels like what was the guy's name from? Was it Zaphod?
It's Arthur Dent and Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Yeah. It's like a combination of the two characters. That's cool. Looking for lasers. Oh, someone just died there. We got a vulture. I won't have time to get a scan. My god, like the explosions with these little green clouds that those weapons make that G-Vine has. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, we seem to have killed everyone, so now we must wait. Wait for more evildoers to show up. Look at that skin. Yeah, Takoso's skin I really like. What skin is that, Takoso? Is that, it's like a stripy... Is that like a specialty skin, or is that something you can buy with arcs? It's got like a leopard print on the top. That's really cool. I like it. You haven't fought for months. Oh, Anaconda! Guy Thomas over here. Anacondas are juicy. I'ma swap some weapon. The Crypsis skin. Okay. I hope that's available because I want it. It looks really nice. Okay. Scan is done. Alright, my juicy Anaconda. Let's see what you got. Guy Thomas with the dangerous rank. Of course, the rank does matter for how difficult the NPCs are. Those elite rankings will usually pay more and be a little more tough to kill. Is that another Anaconda? Honestly, the Anacondas do look really cool when you see them all passing by each other. They look like Star Destroyers. It's something that, like, in this game, like, there's some moments where you're like, oh, everything looks tiny, but then the scale really, when it hits you, and it feels nice. Of course, the Anaconda, I think, is the only ship in the game that has a damage model. And as it gets damaged, you can see chunks of it breaking apart. So that's something I believe they were going to do for all ships, but then I guess it, I don't know, sucks up memory or whatever it was. But they never got around to it, so the Anaconda is the only one. It stands alone.
Did they not have Anacondas as mega ships in the early game, and that's why there's a damage model?
What, Anacondas as mega ships?
Like, I heard that in the start of the game there were no mega ship models like we think about them now. They were instead Anacondas, so that's why there's a damage model.
Oh, so they were kind of like positioning the Anaconda as a mega ship, and then they're like, no, let's make a mega ship. Danger.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, how long has it been now? When did the game come out? 2014? So now it's been, what, like 7 years? which is like an incredible amount of time. And you know, I didn't get in on the game right away. I think I joined somewhere in 2015. I want to say, or no, maybe 2014. So maybe the game was out earlier in 2014. And I think I remember joining around the last half of 2014, somewhere in the latter part of the year. Surge detected. No. No. My target is drives. Need to target his damn drives.
Oh, you're fighting something else. We're fighting an anaconda here.
I got an anaconda as well. Almost dead. 4% hull. Ah! You dead. Excellent. And you've got another anaconda over there. Okay. Let me come over.
You should make it, I think. I'm holding my fire.
Pips engines. Oh, I love the boost as well on this. I'll make it to tag him maybe, but probably not get a kill warrant scan. Yeah, I got him tagged. Maybe I could just pull off a scan? Oh, I got it! Yay! I don't think we got the bounty on that one. That's fine, that'll, I think if, like, okay, so if I scan a ship, does that also help people that aren't in our wing? Will they get more money? Now, you're wanted yourself. What did you do, G-Vine? Takosa's got to go, and we'll be back soon.
No, the scanner is only giving you bounties from other systems, so it doesn't increase the bounty you get for this faction, but it could give you bounties for other factions.
But what I mean is, like,
that's
so,
that's why you get all these random ones. That's because of the kill warrant scanner.
But if I scan them, do the people on the wing, when the kill happens, they also get the scanned bounties?
No, they don't. No.
Oh.
Only you, I believe.
Okay, so everyone has to kill warrant scan themselves to get the benefit. I did not know that. I thought it was like it just increased the payout for everyone. Let's see here. Who wants to die? Simon Nixon for the Lance. Where are you? And yeah, we're in combat zone territory, so it's gonna get messy. People are gonna get wanted. You're gonna find friendly fire. You're gonna find death by ramming into asteroids. But this is Elite Dangerous. Okay, got a scan. Lovely. Oh! Okay. Just grazed him. Ah! Oh, I love that. Oh, don't you dare recharge your shields. Nope. You're dying now. You've scratched my paint. You're not getting away, sir. 1.3 million for that dude. Wow. And oh my god, look at all the missiles on the radar. Oh my god, I love these swarmy missiles. It is like
Seagulls.
being a little pretty a pretty nebula here. Sorry, what'd you say?
They're like seagulls.
Yeah, like little seagulls, like corkscrew. They can't fly straight though, they're drunk. Drunk seagulls. Raphael Dionysus. There's Dionysus, the Greek god of wine and fertility. And Raphael was a Ninja Turtle. Uh-oh, get that scan, get that scan. Gotta get that scan. Done! Goodbye, Mr. Dionysus. So yeah, I saw Dune in the theaters, and I saw also James Bond, and it's mixed on James Bond. I thought it was better than the last one. It was better than Spectre, but I don't know. I mean, like, I think the way to express it... Ooh, what are you? Dropship. I think the way I would express the Daniel Craig era is, like, I really liked the Daniel Craig movies. I really liked Daniel Craig. I wasn't so much a fan of the continuity. Like, the continuity between the movies and the overall story they were telling and, you know, the direction they took James Bond in. Like, I just would rather see good one-off Bond movies. I don't want to have to see, like, 5 Bond movies in a row that all kind of have a shared plot. I don't think that Bond works as well with continuity.
It's too much Michael Bay as well.
Yeah.
Too much action for my taste.
Well, one thing I did like about the Daniel Craig era compared to the Brosnan era, which Brosnan I think is definitely, like, I love him as James Bond. He only really had one perfect movie, which was GoldenEye. Tomorrow Never Dies is okay. World Is Not Enough is okay. And then there's that Die Another Day movie, and that one was like the first Bond movie where they started using CGI, and it's like, I like the fact that Bond is like, you know, they tried the stunts for real, and I think in the Daniel Craig era, you know, there was a lot more, like, you felt like they were really doing it, right? Whether they were or not. But yeah, it got, like, some of the movies were a bit outlandish, and like, it's okay for Bond to be outlandish. Like, if it was like Moonraker, I'd have no problem with it. I love Moonraker. Moonraker, ironically, is like one of my favorites. It's so,
the final battle in space is hilariously bad.
It's so like, oh, they just saw Star Wars and they're like, we need to merge Bond and Star Wars to create the best movie ever. But then, like, it's actually a decent one. Like, Roger Moore's phenomenal in Moonraker. You get Jaws in it. You know, everything up until the final battle is pretty good. Oops, my shields went out. Okay, hold on, let me recharge. But, like, I even like the final battle and just, like, the ridiculous level that it gets to of, like, James Bond up there on a space station, astronauts coming in like an army with lasers, and everyone's just getting shot with lasers. Like, it's so cheesy, but I don't know. Moonraker definitely has like a soft. I have a soft spot for that one. It follows the Bond formula pretty well as well.
And the problem I feel with Bond movies is that they're just kind of forgettable. I mean, you're saying these names of the movies, and I've seen the movies, but I can't remember anything about them.
Yeah, I mean, they do kind of blend in because they're all essentially, they all follow the same kind of formula of like, Bond gets a mission to stop bad guy who wants to destroy the world or blow something up for reasons. Therefore, he goes and fights a henchman and, you know, gets clues, and then the ally that he meets gets shot, and usually it's a woman, and then he sleeps with women, and then they capture him, the villain monologues, and Bond shoots him and saves the day at the last minute. And then he bangs a lady at the end. And then the British bosses that he has are all like, what are you doing, Bond? And he's like, I'm just keeping the British end up, sir.
At least the old ones with the crazy ones stuff were more memorable because of the craziness. The Moonraker battle and the like volcano lair and stuff.
Yeah.
You remember it because it was a bit crazy.
Well, You Only Live Twice had like the ninja battle in the volcano, and that like became the template for like a Bond movie. That's what, like, Austin Powers, all of those like Bond references are based on that sort of template that was carved in You Only Live Twice. Like a giant ninja battle, and like that was a big scale battle that you didn't see again until I think the next movie where that an ending like that I liked was The Spy Who Loved Me, where Stromberg is going to flood the world or create World War III so that he can build an underwater society. And he's like got like the giant ship that like swallows the submarine, and there's like a big huge battle where Bond rescues the submarine crew, gets them all guns, and then they're like storming the control center. And it's just like, you know, the giant huge set piece, and then you have like, you know, the Marines or the ninjas, and then there's just this one British guy with a handgun, you know, running amongst them. I think it's like, that's the formula. And I'm not like, every Bond movie doesn't need to follow the same formula, but it's what works. Works for a reason. And then you get to the Daniel Craig era, and it's like, I get it. They're like, let's do something different. Let's ditch the formula and make Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. And Quantum of Solace didn't quite work because the writer's strike happened and they didn't have a shooting script, so the movie kind of just like didn't know what to do with itself. But then you get Spectre, and Spectre, they're just like, oh, let's do the Bond formula again. And it's like, but, like, that whole Daniel Craig era was about, like, ditching the formula. And No Time to Die, it's the Bond formula, but with, I will say, a twist. I'm not gonna, again, I don't want to, like, spoil it if you haven't seen it, but, you know, it's like they try to layer the Bond formula on top of what they were trying to do with the earlier Daniel Craig movies, and it just didn't work to me. Like, I like Daniel Craig as an actor, I like him as James Bond, but I think, like, I just want to forget that era of Bond movies and go back to, like, just start making the formulaic ones again. That's just, like, you know, again, like, oh, we have to fight this media mogul who's got a stealth boat who wants to control the news. Like, stupid villains, but fun, believable stunts. And do the actual damn car chases for real. Don't see no CGI surfing on a Arctic tidal wave, okay? Alberto Scaroni. I am definitely a huge James Bond fan.
I like the Sean Connery era, actually.
I think that's my favorite.
Roger Moore is, I can't really accept him. It's, I don't know, the most, it's too jokey and too silly. I don't know why. He's a bit too perfect as well.
Yeah, and I kind of like. Okay, so I definitely am a Connery first kind of person. And at first, I found Moore again, like, you know, yeah, he doesn't take it seriously. But then you kind of like that's what makes this era different, right? And I like it for what it is. But if I had to pick a Bond, that's where I think, like, Daniel Craig and Connery have that sort of, like, the darkness, the seriousness, but they still infuse charm. Whereas Roger Moore is all, like, charm and jokes. And nothing wrong with that. I definitely love Moonraker. Spy Who Loved Me is great. My favorite one from him is Octopussy, which, by that title alone, like, you know, in the Connery era, you had, like, Pussy Galore is, like, the chick in Goldfinger. Or, sorry, Lady. Her name is Pussy Galore, though. But Octopussy as a film title, I think that is an absolute masterpiece. And the film is actually great. There's a hot air balloon chase. Well, not really a chase, but Q shows up on a hot air balloon to storm the castle with a bunch of, like, female Amazon ninjas. Again, just, like, ridiculousness. Love that in Bond movies. Daniel Craig, loved him, but his movies, like, lacked ridiculousness until they started throwing ridiculousness in, and then it totally just felt out of place. Like, there was that scene in Spectre where, like, Blofeld has him, like, in the chair, and he's like, I'm gonna drill your brain, Bond! I'm gonna drill your brain, Bond! But if it's drilling your brain, it's like, wait, this is not, like, what we were seeing in Casino Royale, right? Like, totally, it just, like, was weird and wacky. But you know what? I enjoyed seeing No Time to Die. I mean, I don't think it's definitely ever going to be my favorite Bond movie, but it's worth a shot. If you got nothing better to do, you know, those cinemas, you know, they need help right now. They need people to come back and see movies, or, you know, everything will be streaming for the rest of the time, right? As much as I love watching movies at home, being able to pause them or grab a snack, I've really enjoyed going to see, like, No Time to Die and Dune and all that stuff in the cinemas, because, like, it's just, like, a different experience. Now that Kovivi is sort of on the other side, oops. Like, hopefully I didn't peg you there. Boom!
My bad.
No worries. That felt good. That felt real good. Dr. Frankenbeans. Is that Rocky Horror?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it in a really long time. I really, I'd like to see, like, there used to be, what's they call, like, repertoire cinemas or whatever, that are, like, local neighborhood cinemas, and they will often screen older movies. And if you ever see, like, Rocky Horror Picture Show shit playing at one of those, go see them, because like, cults of people will come out, and there are, like, audience rituals that people would do that kind of interact with the film. They would do stuff like that for the Tommy Wiseau movie, The Room. Like every time, like weirdly enough, in The Room, which I don't know if you've ever seen the full movie, but at least see the trailer. But there will be like pictures in the background of framed like a spoon, and it's almost like the set decorator like bought like a picture from a store and kept a sample picture. Like, you know, you buy a new wallet and there's a picture of someone else's family in there. That's kind of what it feels like. But every time you see that in the back, people will. Oh, did someone go? Is that Takoso?
Yeah, Takoso, yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for joining, Takoso. Have a good cook, Mr. Cook. And hold on, need to reinvite Minari. Oh, hold on. Where are you? Invite to team. We still have one spot. Do any you guys not have a team? Is Dark Heavy 8 in the team? We'll invite him to the team. And where were we? Oh yeah, Johannes Fett. Let me scan you and blow you up. Old school Bond is so much better. No, I totally agree, man. And I'm like, if someone were like, hey, Spatula, listen, Daniel Craig era is over, we're doing a new Bond, and you get to write and direct it. What I would do is I would actually set it back in the 60s, and I would do a period piece Bond movie that is like, you know, in the Sean Connery tone. And the gadgets would be fun because they would, you know, like everything right now a cell phone can do. You know, like Bond would get gadgets like, here's a shoe that also takes pictures and has GPS. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that like crazy technology from the future? And that's kind of like, yeah, like you couldn't do that now, so the Bond gadgets have to be ridiculous, right? It's got to be like a laser watch or something for it to... And even then, that seems like very plausible. But I would love to set it back in the 60s and have all the gadgets, like, rather than them being like, oh, isn't this futuristic, like kind of a joke. It's like, you know, like we have this device that can take photos and upload them to this crazy thing we're developing called the MI6 Internet. Like,
but I think you could still have the camera in issue in a modern movie because no one expects it.
I mean, true, but like, why would you need to have a camera in the shoe if it's not like 1969 and like you can't take pictures with your phone, right?
Because no one expects to check your shoe because there's phones that can do that now.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Exactly.
But I still would love to set it in like I remember like Thunderball, the opening with like the old sort of dopey jetpack is really fun. You're not a fan of the wacky old Bond culture, Minari. Well, you know, again, I think like that's cool too. Everyone, you know, everyone's got their tastes. I love the ridiculousness of it. I love You Only Live Twice and the battle in the underground volcano, and you know when it would go full Bond, right? It's like no holds barred. Like this guy's gonna blow up the world, and he. Oh wait, Phil, you're being shot by serious security.
Oh, you're right.
I will try to stand in the way.
I shall slay him.
You're not a fan of the wacky Moore era? Yeah, the Connery era wasn't wacky. It was very like realistic, and I don't know. I mean, again, I think Connery found the right mix. The only thing about those films is they are a little bit dated. Oh, Frankenfurter. Thank you, Budman. Frankenfurter, not, you know, whatever that NPC was named. I can't shoot this security, but I'll watch him die. Sorry, yeah, but the Roger...
I still have no notoriety. Why is that?
See, I have notoriety.
I've been killing cops.
Oh, my notoriety went down to 5. That's nice. I was at 7 when I started.
But mine's at 0, and I've been killing cops.
Maybe they're like because no one knows about it, right? Like maybe the cops didn't let anyone know. So like you only get notoriety maybe if they report you. I don't know. I have no idea how the crime punishment system works. It is a mystery. A mystery not worth solving. I know I run a detective agency, but I'm not going to look into the crime punishment system.
You used to get it right away, so it's weird. Either it's a bug or it's changed.
Maybe you have to dock before you know your notoriety. I don't know. But maybe it is a bug. There could be many bugs. But you know, okay, what I think the highly underrated Bond is Timothy Dalton, and I really
I love him.
Really wish that he got at least a 3rd movie. That would have been nice, but I would have liked it. Like, I think he could have been a great Bond if he went longer. I
It was
wonder
a much
how
more realistic person than Moore was.
Yeah, and grittier, and like Timothy Dalton was, I think, the only Bond actor that like read the books and took it seriously and did like the acting homework. Because he's very much Bond from the books and feels like a real character, whereas like even Sean Connery feels like a little bit, you know, too suave and sophisticated for real life, right? But that's part of Connery's charm. I just love the fact that, you know, you have these eras of Bond, and you can talk about them and dissect them, and the Moore era is different from the Craig era, and so on and so forth. So that was a nice one. Let's see. We got a Federal assault ship. Or Salt and Pepper. Russ the Wiz McCloy. Oops. Yep. Hold on. Get wires crossed here. Now it's crazy because I have only lost 5% hull at this point, and just like this build and this wing, we're just crushing it here.
I am thinking about switching ships though, just for variety.
Yeah, I was thinking
Maybe
like
bring my Condor or something.
Just like, you know, as a knock on wood thing, we might want to go cash in some of this money before someone accidentally blows me up, right? Or I run into an asteroid, lose track of time, and just poof myself.
Well, most of us can't dock because we wanted, but you can dock.
You can dock if you want to. You can leave your friend's wing behind. Because your wing don't dock, and if they don't dock, then they're no wing of mine. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's kill this Wiz McCoy. And I wonder too if the little station nearby even has it doesn't have outfitting. I hope it has repair. I did not check that earlier. Oh wait, I could go to your fleet carrier, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I got all the services except for black market and what do you call the checking in? No, the checking in the bonds and stuff. Bounty vultures and similar.
The contacts or whatever, yeah. Q the Shambarak. Wow, okay. I like this guy's name so much that I have to kill him. Even though he's just a pathetic little eagle. Come on now. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Oh, got a clipper too. Okay. I feel like I should go dock because like I'm just like increasing my risk, but oops, I shot before I scanned, but thankfully he is wanted.
And elite. Wing of 3.
Yeah, I guess the elite not only determines their skill level, but also what the payout is, right?
Yes.
He's a wily one. But he's no match for our burbs. Because burbs are real. The boop of death. Boom. Only 340. Wow, okay. You would expect maybe a little bit more than that, but Sylvie.
I guess it's also depending on the ship value. Clippers are much cheaper than Anacondas to buy.
True. Oh, I think that guy just bugged out. Okay, I think I'm going to go cash it in because let's just see here. Yeah, wow. 17.6 million here, almost a million there, 1.2. Oh, a 20,000 credit bounty. Nice. Another 1.2. Wow, this is a lot of money. I am beyond impressed with how they've buffed bounty hunting. This is really the way you should be making your money in Elite. It's the most exciting. You know, like trading is fun for like the first time you do it, and then it's just like the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's viable if you're into that. Nothing wrong with that, but bounty hunting is fun. It is a good team activity, and it pays really well. There's just a lot going for it.
And you can use it to get engineering materials.
True, and rankings. Oop, what happened? Hold on. What? Am I back? Can you hear me?
I can hear you at least.
Okay.
Don't know about the stream.
I think I just like I nicked my what do you call them? Headphone wires with my foot. Slight technological. If you cannot hear me, just mash the keyboard in the chat, and I will look into audio. But it seems to be working. It seems to be working. You remember one of the engineers requires combat bonds or something? Yeah, I think someone does. Now, bounty hunting isn't for your it won't give you much on your combat rank, right? Or sorry, it won't give you much on your like you don't get as much combat bonds as you do bounty hunting. Okay, actually going way too fast. Like bounty hunting, you just earn way more money. But I guess combat zones, like the other thing I don't like about combat zones, I find I just get ganged up on by NPCs. Like if you don't have a wing, they're really hard. Or like, you know, you're going fine and everything's good and you're in a dogfight and you don't realize that like all your allies have been killed and everyone's coming after you, and then you know you're trying to jump out and there goes all your combat bonds. Like I find it's much easier to die in a combat zone. Whereas bounty hunting, especially if you have a wing, you can get system security helping you out. You're able to, you know, sort of like only fight one target at a time, unless they're in a wing. I think it's just generally bounty hunting. I think just is a little. I like it a little bit better than combat zones. Now that said, the combat zones that have fleet carriers in them, or not fleet carriers, sorry, what do you call them? Capital ships. Those are awesome. Are they still doing those? I know they did take them out at some point or another. Or maybe they're like they're only the highest form of combat zone will have those guys jump in.
I don't know. I think it's still the same, but I haven't played for a few months, so
I have not done one of those in a long time. So that should be maybe the next stream we could try doing combat zones and find like a fleet carrier or a capital ship. All right, so let's see here. $22.9 million, and how long? We've been playing for about an hour. So 23 million an hour. I'm impressed. That actually helps a lot with like how many rebuys is that? That's always how I'm calculating in my mind. Like how many rebuys have I just undone? Let's see here as well. It's also helped us with our reputation. So the GD69. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that faction was GD69. Hilarious. But we're cordial with them now, which will again help in terms of the missions that you can access from these guys. Let's see. Which they don't have any combat missions. Though I'm not sure, like, are there any missions that sync well with bounty hunting? Because I know, like, you can get massacre missions for combat zones, right?
I'm not sure. I rather do missions.
Look at that. I like Takoso's skin a little bit better than this one, but I think this one's the PAX skin, and I don't know how the heck I got it. I think it must have been one of those, like, Twitch drops or something, because I never been to PAX. But what a beautiful ship. I will actually take this opportunity, though, to take a little bio break, and then we'll do another round of some stellar bounty hunting, which is going really smoothly. And this ship, I recommend, no matter where you are in the game, if you don't have a top-tier engineered vulture, you need to get one, because they are awesome. Really awesome. Okay, where's my little bio break warning? Here we go. Bio breako. We put that. Whee! Okay, I'll be back. See you.
See you soon.
Okay, we're back. Bill break. Done. So, yeah, that was a pretty profitable haul. I'm very happy with that. Oh, you got destroyed. What happened? Phil, you blew up.
No, I'm alive.
Oh,
just changing ships.
It said to me that you were destroyed.
I think it's because I'm changing ships. It happened earlier today as well.
Okay, throw out a bunch of invites. Alright, yeah, unfortunately I don't have a ship to change to. But I really don't want to, like, get rid of this altar. Oh, Togoso, I got 23 million for about an hour. Which is, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy good. Now my balance is almost at 200 million again. And my rebuy is only 1.4, so, like, you know, if you calculate that in rebuys, that's, like, a lot. I don't know how to do math. But yeah, let's get back out there. Let's kill some more people. You're drinking cold tea, 0 sugar, 0 milk. Well, I'm more of a coffee drinker. I like hot coffee, but I also do not put milk or sugar. I like it black. I like my coffee crisp. All right. I can't remember which. Oh, it was the. Well, we'll get to Super Cruise first. Which Haz Res it was? It was the one that was in the light side. Not even 9 cents in my standard, but still a bounty is very nice. I mean, $9 million. That's still more than most missions. Okay, where are these? Oh, probably past them. Haz Res. There we go. There you are. That bounty makes you today's meal ticket. Oh wait, are you talking to me? Ah, crap. I get interdicted. Those pesky bounty hunters, those jerks. Wait a minute. And here I am, black as midnight on a moonless night. Poetic. Tastes like damp newspaper. A Japanese tea that tastes like damp newspaper. I'd drink it. Would you lick a newspaper? I don't think that would be like the worst taste in the world. I like the smell of like permanent markers and gasoline, so I can see myself drinking tea that tastes like damp newspaper. You mined a bit a few days ago, and now you have 4 billion. Oh my god. Oh, interdiction. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna smack into the ring. Oh, damn it! That worked? Or not? Well, it worked for him. Alright, I'm not going to shoot this bounty hunter because I do not want to get wanted, so I'll just kite him for a bit. He's in a fertile lance, so he's going to be doing the whole jousting thing. It's fine. Just get behind him. Play this little game of cat and mouse with Sig Delango. Can't hit me if you're not facing me. Oh god, police are in response as well. Like, I don't have bounties! I'm not wanted here, what are you? Oh wait, now he's wanted, wait a minute. So wait, are you... Okay, now that he's wanted, it's a different story. You fool. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Now me and the police are gonna take this guy out, wonderful. Actually, in that case, I will kill warrant scan him, although I doubt... He's probably, like, if he wasn't wanted before, he's gonna be worth like $500.
Alright, I am coming in my Anaconda now.
Ooh. Bringing out the big guns.
Lots of turrets. I love turrets.
Oh my god, this fertile lance is just super annoying. There we go. There we go, we got our scan. Now let's teach him a lesson. We'll paint his hull until he's dead. Just a happy little accident. And oh my god, I love the setting of doing this by this gas giant. It's a really nice gas giant. There are more colorful ones, but it feels real, man. It feels like very spacey. Also noticed, and I don't know, this will probably be different for every country, but Cowboy Bebop came on Netflix. I hadn't watched that in a long time, so I was watching a little bit of that. Definitely a fun little series about space bounty hunters. And with Elite Odyssey now, you know, like there's more similarities, right? Getting out of the settlement, tracking down an assassination target. Feels very Cowboy Bebop. I just need to have a... Yeah, see, $400. That was the bounty on that guy. Worthless. You just need a guy in your ship making you noodles, you know? Every ship should have a good cook. Okay, I think we're going to this one. Here we go.
You should have that Japanese robot in Fallout 4 that makes noodles.
Oh my god, Yeah, the noodle bot? Oh my god. That would be amazing. Oh, it seems the wing is full, Minari.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize he wanted to get back in. I
just wish
Ryan and DH now.
Like, the wings should be like 8 people. I think that's like the appropriate amount. I know that probably would be crazy though. Like 8 versus 8 wing battles would be instancing nightmares, but alright, what do we got here? We got an asp. Robert Owen, are you wanted? Ooh, you are. It dropped you 50 kilometers out! I hate when it does that. It will do some wacky stuff, and I think a lot of that happens when you're in a wing. Is you'll get like... I had that happen with Dakoso once, where we were in the same instance, and then it pummeled me like 24,000 kilometers away. Oh, I hate chafe. It is the perfect counter for these gimbaled weapons, right? Because it's like, you can deal with chafe by like unselecting your target and just firing forward, but I wish that there was maybe like, I wish a weapon had an alternate fire where you could just like lock the gimbals, like a toggle, so that you could still continue targeting your guy. You can't miss now. Bye bye. Wow. Okay, that's a good payout for an ASP scout.
Cops shooting at me again.
What have you done?
Still just bounty hunt on me.
Oh, they're just like scanning you, and you've got a bounty.
Yeah, I'll just go out and drop back in.
We don't want no trouble with the law. Neil McGillill, here, though. He's asking for it. And, you know, this is the wonderful thing about the Vulture, is that really, you know, I could take on an Anaconda and a Vulture and win. And that's a small ship versus a large ship. The Vulture is just really an amazing powerhouse of a hunting vessel. You really don't have to worry about the size of your opponent. I mean, you could, but... You know, if you're stupid like me, then just don't worry about it. It'll work itself out, don't worry. Life finds a way, as they say. Oh, he got my shields down. You jerk. But that's fine. He has to stop chafing at some point. Yeah, his shields just drop like flies compared to my lasers. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm trying to actually repair my physical keyboard. I got like one of them keyboards with the clacky keys. They feel really good to type on, but the keys will actually pop out quite frequently. So I'll be going along and then all of a sudden my W key will fly off and land on the floor. have to like repair my keyboard. But it kind of adds some immersion. It feels like, you know, a real life task. I need like real life repair limpets. Okay, pips to shields. Let's get those shields back up. Let's see, we got a bunch of clean ships here, a bunch of nice guys, a bunch of wise guys. Who'll be scanning me? Oh, it's just security. Losers! Coffee canisters. It just makes you wonder, like, who would be carrying coffee in a place like this, right? Like, are you bringing it here to help the miners out because they needed some coffee to keep mining? Or were you just like a transport ship that got really lost and was like, I'm gonna go to this hazardous res site? Why? Why is there coffee? I see purple. Oh, that is system security again. Is that you? Are you getting attacked again, Phil? Oh no, it's G-Vine.
No, they're shooting at Vine, yeah. But I'm here now, so I better.
You guys just cannot help but you can't help but aggravate those security guys. I love it. I'm actually surprised that I am not wanted. I am usually the one that's doing that. It doesn't matter, but yeah, 8 would be cool. 8 what? I'm forgetting the. You're back at the Red Simian team. Yeah, I'm gonna like team up with an army, and then we can have 2 wings going side by side. But yeah, I really do wish that, you know, at some point or another they consider upping the wing amount, because 4 is just not enough. Oh, I gotta love this, like, Shadow Seed here is a mining Sidewinder. I mean, technically speaking, I guess you can get a Sidewinder equipped for mining very early in the game, and even though it's low yields, if you go after the right stuff, then yeah, I mean, that's not a bad way to start, because you get a lot of money quickly, get right out of that Sidewinder into a Cobra. Looking for trouble. I think I see some lasers over there.
Yes, got an elite assault ship here.
Ooh. That's a choice target. I do love the engine sounds of the Vulture. That sort of hum. That scan. I say the assault ship is quite pretty. I like the sort of tail fins with the little wings that it has. You really don't need wings in space. Like, they're purely cosmetic, I assume. I don't know, maybe they help in the atmosphere, in atmospheric landings. How dare you, sir? Avance. On guard. Simon Eldridge. Who's got the purple lasers? That makes me think of the Tokoso song. Purple lasers fill my canopy. Ooh, we got a wanted anaconda. Oh no, wait, that's you.
That's me, yeah.
I was like, and you are being shot, I think.
Yes, by a couple of cops.
I'm like, shoot. I'm like, I want to just help you by shooting the cops, but then I'm like, am I gonna be able to redeem bounties?
You're too important. Don't do it.
I kind of want to though, because like, there's no one else here to shoot. And there's so many of them. Oh my god. Okay. And they're literally like doing no damage on you anyway. Oh my god, there's so many of them. They've just built up all this pent-up police energy. If I ram one to death, will I get a murder bounty? You went to Interstellar Factors? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what that's what I did last night. I was just like, okay, I'll stream Haz Res, so I wanted to find a system. And then, ooh, hold on. What do we got here? Oh, it's just a Viper. Oh, whatever. I'll kill it. Charlotte Blausensteiner. But I basically went to this system and then found that I was wanted, so went and, you know, handed myself in and appeared on a detention center, and then taxied back, and then decided, oh, well, I'll pull my ships over here. And while my vulture was in transit, I'm like, well, it's not gonna be here for 25 minutes. I might as well just do one of them ground missions. So I took an assassination mission. Didn't realize it was for a pirate faction. Did that. It was a clean assassination, so like the alarms did not go off. No one knew I murdered anyone. Everything should have been fine. And yet, I had to go back to the detention center again, and then take another taxi to get back here. It just really cheesed me off, because I'm just like, the crime and punishment system is just like, it's so, it penalizes your antagonist fun far too much with a time penalty and a travel penalty. So they need to do something about that eventually. I love that we're here killing criminals and cops.
They won't leave me alone.
It's their fault. They open fire first, right? You're just defending yourself. Who's that hollowed out over there? Oh, that's Takoso. I really love that skin. Oh my god, I gotta look in to see that if that is still available for purchase. Love this flight assist off. Flight assist off near an asteroid field is literally the #1 anxiety generator for me in this game. I'm always so paranoid around asteroids. Like, smacking a ship does not do the same amount of damage as smacking a roid. Look at this. I love the ship kits for the Vulture as well. Made mine look super cool. It's just this little compact bundle of rage and aggression with these little hoops on the side. They make they're speed hoops. They make it go faster. Such a pretty ship. And I did like the ship kit thing that like lets you stick out the front bumper so far. And I love that you can like see them from in the cockpit. It's so cool. Oh. Someone here. Someone that must die, Andy Brazier. Let us track him down. Now I was just, when I was on my bio break, I was in the Reddit or whatever, and it looks like Frontier has started a thread that is looking for, what the hell? Oh, I'm in the wrong mode. Damn it. They're looking for feedback on engineering, which means they might be doing another pass at what looks like ship engineering and material collection. And that's super cool news. That's really good news, because currently it's just too much of a grind, right? And I like the fact that they are now open to sort of revisiting. Oh, that's Minari. I would like to definitely see, like, I don't know, they kind of put a few prompts in the thread. Like, would you guys rather have, like, you know, like, would you rather have, like, better material trader rates? Or would you rather have, one thing that really intrigued me was, oh, I took also. I knew it was you from the paint job. Ooh, Federal Assault Ship. Let's investigate that guy. Brian Matucci. But, like, would you rather have better material trade rates or better rates of drops? Or would you rather have, and this really intrigued me, is missions from engineers that would be repeatable and deliver, like, specific amounts. Like, imagine you did a mission and it gave you exactly what you needed to get, like, a grade 3 FSD sort of thing. And I really like that idea. I've really liked the idea of engineer missions in general. And the idea of, like, yeah, like if you do this mission, you'll get everything that you need to buy a module. It's just like, you know, again, it's the equivalent of, like, hey, do this mission for me and I will engineer your modules, which is how I always felt engineering should have been, right? Like, mission-based as opposed to material-based. Like, I'd rather have, like, hey, you want this G5 FSD upgrade? Okay, do these 5 missions for me, and when you're done with them, you'll have the module you need. I think that would be a much cooler, more immersive way. Because, like, otherwise, why can't I just buy it with cash? Like, why do I need to go out and do your grocery shopping for you, right? But if, like, engineering was something special, and, like, yeah, no, like, the only way you can get the engineers to do work for you is pretty much if you, Here's this guy. Skyver, follow the bear. Is he stuck against a rock? No, he's just on the other side of one. You know, if you're doing missions for them, that kind of feels like, yeah, it's that personal, like, hey, you do something for me, I'll do something for you. I like that. So I hope that's what they go with. But I think, you know, it's like, different people out there are going to have different, you know, wants and needs, and I just hope the consensus of the community kind of leans towards that being the cooler idea. Because, I mean, I'm not, you know, I mean, look, if they made the grinding a little bit easier by, you know, rather than drops of 3, there's drops of 5, or more random materials that pop out in different situations, or they increase the material trader yields, those are all good, but they don't really change anything other than just, like, alleviate the existing grind. And it's still a grind, it's just not as bad. I love the idea of, like, yeah, let's add, like, missions. Like special missions that we have to go on, maybe crafted missions, right? Where it's like, hey, like this mission is always like you have to hunt the stealth anaconda in a certain asteroid field. Whoa. You just boosted in my face, bud. And we're getting a little bit into the thick of the rocks here, and I am starting to get some massive anxiety from smacking into an asteroid, but that makes it all the more Dangus. Maybe I can smack him into an asteroid? Whoop. Oh my god, did that work? No? No? Almost. For a fertile lance, you sure are kinda weak, dude. Whoa! 900k bounty! That's a bounty. Okay, we got a clipper. Where is he? He is wanted. Oh my. Would you hold still so I can scan you, sir? Thank you. Valsu El Sars. That's a nice sounding name. We just squeeze the skin out. There we go. Lovely. And boop. Boop and boom. Dropship over here. George Baxter. Deadly. I think that's above dangerous.
Yes. It's 1 below elite.
Right. I think I am still dangerous myself in my combat rank. Little boop to soften the shields, always a nice way to start the combat. Now you die, victim. Hey dude, I'm hunting you. Don't you play the victim card. I love this close quarter combat. Like, it's almost like at this point, I would like them to give me like a drill or a sword that I can attach to my ship and just like turn my ship into a narwhal. Or a swordfish, and just go spear ships and ram them against rocks. Ah! Sorry. Sorry. Now that would be interesting though, like, do you think that they should have melee weapons for on foot, and in the most ridiculous of scenarios, melee weapons for ships? Like a battering ram?
For on foot? Sure. They should have that.
So definitely for on foot, but ships, you say that maybe not for ships? I would love that for ships. No worries, Dark Heavy. Thank you for joining. I think he's going to a birthday party. Well, we can get Minarmi into the group then.
I think melee weapons for ships would be a little bit hard to use. Hard to, you know, get close enough.
Well, for sure, right? So you'd have them do massive damage, right? But then, like, I think the problem is, like, people would just creep up on people in stations and lead them with a ship launched chainsaw or something, right? But you know, if it was high risk, high reward, because it is very hard to hit people, but I tend to do it a lot. I just think it'd be a fun dynamic of like, rather than trying to shoot people, you're really trying to smack into them. And so what's Ray Mobula saying? There's missions that drop gear or better standing with engineer lower cost. Yeah, that would be cool too, is like the more missions you do for an engineer, the less the material costs are. That would be a cool dynamic. Oh, who's this? Fat Freddy. Fat Freddy. That's kind of like, who gave you that name? Your parents are mean. Or is that just his nickname? And he's actually like really skinny? So it's one of those ironic nicknames, like the large guy named Tiny. Okay, let's just kill him, and then I'll get an army into the group here. Where'd you go? Ah! Oh, there you are. Invite to team. Oh my god, this zone is popping right now. There's so many purples. Wait, is that
the cops? Yeah.
Is that the cops again? Oh no! We can like respawn this instance if you guys are getting like harassed by the fuzz too much. I think cool. It adds to the challenge. It adds to the ambiance and the atmosphere. I like seeing a lot of purple on the radar. It's always nice. Purple is a regal color. Oh damn it, my shields are down.
I mean, I am representing Kumo crew, so I should deserve this.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the gig, right? You cannot shy away from your criminal heritage. But Kumo, I think they're like, you know, supposed to be like fair pirates. Like, they're probably like pretty corrupt, but like, you know, they're like the good pirates.
The good pirates, yeah.
As good as a pirate can be, anyway. El Pelipot. El Potpourri is this cousin of El Scorpius, perhaps. He's surgeon. Maybe I can melt you before you leave. Again, full pips to weapons, and you're just going ham on these beam lasers. It's just incredible. Oh no, he got away. What the heck? His engine trails left were still behind there. Back to the fray. Oh, no worries, Ray. 07. Thank you for joining. On foot, we can drop mats and give to other players. Ship mats, we can't. Oh, that's true. That is true. I never thought about that, too. It's just like, yeah, like, you can... Ooh, there are good mats here, too. But, yeah, you can just drop your materials and... Oh, no, that's cops. You guys are still blowing up the fuzz. Oh, wait, there's Togoso. He's back. Hey, just blew someone up. Good job. Slavik Sychev. Is he going to be wanted? Yes, he is. Probably not a lot of bounty in you, but let's kill you anyway. Why? Because we can. Oh my god. I love that weapon, G-Mine. That is like an amazing weapon. Got Lynn Spavin. Are you wanted? Right. Getting a lot of small ships in this instance this time instead of like anacondas. Susceptance. That's an interesting name. Is that even a word? That sounds like one of those words that, like, you know, the dictionary's like, we need more words so we can print a new edition of the dictionary. We must invent more words. I swear, man, these gimbaled lasers Just melt. Just melt. 263k. That's not bad for like that little effort. We just had to like touch him gently, and he exploded. Lynn Spavin, you are wanted. Oh, damn you with your chafe. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks... Ah! I love it. Those are Thargoid weapons, aren't they? Like Enzyme? Or no, they're Guardian.
Okay, I'm done with the cops.
Nice. You killed them all?
Yeah. Well, like 7 small ships. They're annoying.
Yeah, these Diamondback Explorers, again, another one like the Asp, where they have a lot more hull points than you think. Or maybe you think they're like a DBS at first, and they do take a little bit of, you know, with lasers. Oh my god, wow, that was a direct hit. I love that point blank with these Guardian weapons, and it's just like this giant cloud of gooiness. Woo! 401. Wow, okay. That's not bad. So many ships right now. Oh my god. Python. Maybe they are wanted. Nope, that's Minari. Are you not in the... I'll send you another team invite, dude. Gotta get in on these to get those shared bounties. Oh, here's another Python. And he is wanted. And his name is Tan. And we're gonna give him a laser tan right now. He's gonna have a heck of a tan after we're done with him. I'm sorry for that joke. The Bureau of Bad Dad Jokes will find me. And oh my god, I've got pieces of Python on me! Get it off me! Dr. Rosh Eichmann. Not wanted. Oh, yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Get back here. That's the DBS. Oh my! Oh my! Let's just get a lock on him, get that scan done, and bye-bye. Little snoot boop to make you poop. And here's a vulture. Like, literally, like, there are so many ships that it's just you're going from kill to kill to kill to kill. Just never-ending slaughter. It's like you would never think to look at like a giant ring system, and there's just like this one spot where like every day millions of commanders and NPCs die in these resource extraction sites. And now you, for only the price of $1 a month, can help these commanders with their rebuy. Bye bye. 500k. Oh my god. And these guys are all so lush and bountiful. This is like more fun than mining, that's for sure. Though I wonder if you could like mine on the side, like bring one mining laser and then just like between waves, yeah, just like hit a couple asteroids, send your collector limpets out. Lynn Spavin, I thought I already killed you. Did you come back? You came back for another round, eh? Alright, well, I will oblige. I swear I killed this NPC already. You only live twice, Mr. Spavin. Any of these Diamondback Explorers, they are chunky beasts. Has he got cannons? Invite Tokoso. See if a slot, don't really need the bounty money. Okay. Well, thank you, sir. I will invite Tokosa then, right after I kill this NPC for the second time today. But one thing I did notice from the last update that was really cool is if you're in the same system and cabbing back and forth, you'll get the same taxi driver, and I think that's awesome because you can kind of build a little fake relationship for a bit there with a non-player character. Pretend they're your chauffeur. Man, these vultures are also nice and nimble. They just like have a lovely turn rate, especially if you are flight assist off. Just you really feel like you're in the action, you know? I love when their shields go back on and they still die. Okay, I will invite Takoso. Where is Takoso? Oh, he's in main menu. He's unreachable. Maybe the cops got to him. Who's this purple guy? Hopkins. Hopkins, what are you doing? Impossible! Nothing is impossible. Oh yeah, by the way, so a little, I guess, faction update is that they finally fixed that form for player minor factions, so I went and finally applied. Unfortunately, the system that I've always wanted to get in, the Dangus system, it just does not come up on their thing, and I think it's because there's already another player faction there. So I had to find a new home system. Unfortunately, Dangus is just, you know, not available. So I picked the Dong Wang system. So if you ever find yourself in Dong Wang, hopefully one day we'll get a player faction there. And then what we'll try to do is go from Dong Wang to Dangus and kick those other guys out. The Dark Heavy, the intelligence officer in Dangus Investigations, he really knows way more about BGS than I do. He's saying, like, trying to get from Dong Wang to Dangus is like the whole, like, as much as the turning the Dark Wheel, like getting from Shinrada to Seoul kind of thing. But as I told him, it's like if you don't set your goals to the moon, then you'll never hit the stars, right? You gotta think big. Dream. You gotta dream a little. We can do it. Although I know literally very little about the background simulation, other than that it exists, and people do things to influence it. Oh! That was a nice hit. Yeah, those guns are hard to land, but man, when they land, they land. Ooh, Federal Assault Ship. Deadly rank, okay. This is interesting. And not in a wing. Even better. Eleanor 0. You can't escape my lasers. Yeah. Okay, maybe you can, maybe you can. But only temporarily. That was surprisingly quick. Ouch. 800k. Impressive. What's Phil shooting here?
Criminal.
He is indeed wanted. An expert rank. Again, those assault ships, I really like the look of them. Very pretty ships. I do have, I believe, either an assault ship or a gunship. I think it's a gunship. I think the assault ship is the one that has the ship launch fighter.
No, that's the gunship.
Okay, so then the gunship is the one that I think I have. It's all equipped for Thargoid combat, but I really don't fly it because it's sitting out there in the rope. I actually found I was just getting rebuy after rebuy and it was too expensive, so I kind of just stuck it in a hangar, but I do intend to one day go out there and do more Thargoid stuff. It'd be nice to pull that one out of the hangar. With the Thargoids, it is really important to have a ship launch fighter, especially if you're soloing, to distract them swarms. Those nasty swarms. I think right now there also is a kind of surge in Thargoidery. There's a lot of Thargoids invading the bubble. Ooh, we got a Master Anaconda here. Give them some juice. Get them shields down. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Love when they have the little tiny explosions all over them. It's so pretty. And there's Phil's anaconda. Ah! Sorry, Bill. Smacking your cockpit.
Okay.
Did you see that from your cockpit?
I did not know.
Okay. I think I was like right behind it. Manchester. Sorry, Manchester. The city of. If anyone was Manchester fans, well, we just blew them up. Easy 600k. Easy. And all of a sudden, there's like not so many ships here. They're really starting to thin out. Oh, wanted eagle. Eh, why not? It is fun to shoot. To go pew pew. I saw that fly by me. I was like, oh my god. I tell you, this this vulture laser build is absolutely. Oh, what's going on? What's up? Why did I stop there? That was weird. I just froze. I've never had that happen to me before. Ship impotence. Limpotence. What was that? Invite. Oh yeah, okay. Minari, I'll bring you back in. Another invite for you, sir. Is this a bad? Yeah, this is a random ship launch fighter. What are you doing out here, little buddy? I can help you.
Yeah, I think it was from the condo, I think.
I know, but like, shouldn't they blow up after their mama ship goes away? But I guess not. Like, they persist.
They should, and their shields are getting too fast. It's weird.
Ah! That came very close to.
Close to me?
Yeah. It was just like, it was like you almost smacked me with your rear engine, but it just like there was like an inch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a lot of mass to stop. I can't really stop this
Yeah,
ship.
to me, that's like the fun part is like how the anacondas will drift and everything, and just like those like weird little. You can't accept. What do you mean? Like, what message is it giving you? Is it saying like the ring's full, or I'll send you another one. Boom! What is going on? Where are you? I don't even see you here anymore. Did you try restarting or something? Oh, you're in the main menu. Oh, it's Mr. Nimbus. Rick and Morty fans would be like, yo! Mr. Nimbus. I actually don't understand why that character just became, like, overnight super popular. Like, he was like the Mr. Meeseeks of that season. Oh, just missed the boat on that one. Okay. Ask Explorer. You choose death then. Always. You choose death. Ah, get off me. See, you did that to yourself. Alright, we got a dropship. Drop ship. I do love that the vulture, you know, with only 2 weapons, you know, you throw your 2 lasers on, and then you can have the kill warrant scanner out at the same time, and you know, it's so efficient, right? On some of the other builds, you know, if you have like, let's say multi-cannons and missiles, you're probably binding each to a different thing, finally, theme song. You're probably binding each to a different thing, and so you have to have like your kill warrant scanner. Drop ship, drop cargo. That's odd. I guess, yeah, sometimes they have cargo. Try again now. Okay. How do I do this? Invite to team. Purple boy. It's a gunship. See if I can just get this scan done. Gotcha! Those explosions, ace, absolutely ace. Ooh, this guy's surgeon. He's gonna get away, isn't he? Why don't I just like help you along your way, sir? You don't need shields wherever you're going. I'll let you get away, but like not with shields. Or maybe you'll just die. Oh, no, you got away. I knew that was gonna happen. Back to the fray. Seems to be some fighting going on in this direction. You still can't do it? Oh my god, seriously? What is going on? Yeah, wings is definitely an area that, you know, the only update they made to wings recently was they renamed them into teams, which is kind of... We want the Monty Lebowski. Oh, he's wanted to. Wonderful. I have to kill the dude.
The small Lebowski.
Yeah, I know. This was probably like the other Lebowski, not the dude. It's like the real Lebowski. We want the money, Lebowski. Ah! Well, Lebowski had a good payout there. 256k. Not bad for literally a 2-second death. We got Kevin Baldwin here. One thing I like to do is just tag them so they turn red, from purple to red. Now I know that they're angry. Ah! I love it when ships run into each other. If you think about it, like real space battle would not work like Elite. Like it's a little unrealistic in that sense because like the distances would be so vast, the ships would never really come this close to each other. You would never really be like if a ship was ramming, like that would be, I think, much harder than aiming a projectile, because the ships would also be quite massive. I mean, the ships in Elite, again, like when you're in space, the scale isn't there, but you walk alongside an Anaconda, and oh my god, that thing is big. All right, got a dropship, master dropship, and right next to a Python. Don't shoot Bill Barnes. Love these green lasers. It's very Star Wars. Oh my god. I love when that weapon makes just like such a thud. Oh my god. This is the greatest ever. Oh god. Oh. Cobra chasing. We must protect this keelback. Jonathan Ashford is under attack. John Sims, the master. Wasn't that his name in the Doctor Who, what was it, David Tennant era? Like Sims or whatever? I think it was John Sims.
I don't know who that is.
Do you watch the Doctor Who show?
Never seen it.
Yeah, it's, I like the ones that they had from the 70s. Like I kind of caught them occasionally when I was a kid. And then they did like a reboot with Christopher Eccleston, and David Tennant did a couple years, and then Matt Smith, and then Peter Capaldi, who I really like. And then the latest has been Jodie Whittaker, and I kind of stopped watching because the writing has just gone downhill. But pretty good sci-fi show if you're into sci-fi and time travel and all that sort of stuff. Oh, we got a dropship. Robert Edel. Ooh, I saw Boom Boom. Robert Edel, what have you got in your hold? shoot. I think he was scanning you, Phil.
He was, yeah.
That was good. He was distracted. Didn't see me coming. And here's his buddy, Mr. Phoenix. Let's make him die. You've scratched my paint! I think we did. I like how he's ever the optimist, right? He sees the silver lining, right? He's not looking at the bleak reality of like, you just killed me. Just, hey, you scratched my paint. I will rebuy, but this paint, that costs money. And man, there's part of me that really just wants to go around picking up the... Oh, compound shielding. I don't have any of that. I think I will just pick that up. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's behind me. Now that we're in a little lull in the combat. Let's just check. What is the bounty at? It seems to be a little bit lower. This... Oh, hold on. I just blew past the damn stuff I was trying to pick up. Yeah, if there's 0 in the hold, it's like, you know, I'll get that because at least, like, you know, if there's one, you know, you're trying to go through engineering and, you know, you can't get past grade 2 because you don't have that material, right? You have everything you need for grade 5, but you just can't get past grade 2 because you're missing one component. Donk. I would take. Thank you very much. Anything else that is maybe worth picking up? The old-fashioned way, sans limpets. No, not really. So we'll scoop up our scoop. Let me try getting Minari in there again. I'll give you another invite. Don't blink. Yeah, that was a great episode. Yeah, I kind of got into... Oh, there he is. There he is. Now we finally figured it out. Game has unscrewed itself. Man, we were finding so many of these assault ships. It is assault ship city here. Almost got it. Thanks, Braben. Thanks, O'Braben. I wonder though, like how much does David Braben do on Elite other than just sort of figurehead, maybe make decisions, but like he made the original Elite, like pretty much, you know, him and Ian Bell did, you know, they did like the programming and stuff.
Not much, I think. For Elite Dangerous, that is.
Yeah, because I mean, like as a CEO, you're like running the company. You don't have time to program, right? Like he's got people that do that for him now. Slaves, imperial slaves that are programmers.
And they're doing the publishing thing now as well. I think it's mostly busy with that.
Yeah.
Lemnis Gate and Warhammer game and whatever they're doing.
Yeah, Lemnis Gate looks interesting. I don't think it's one that I would get, but I like the concept of it. That's kind of a neat one. I think it's like it's good for them to diversify and have like different IPs and different franchises because it's probably good for the company, right? But I still wonder though, it's like, do they have to like, when they make an Elite update, do they have to run it by the Braven and say, what do you think about this? Like, you know, does he still have say in the development of that game, or is it kind of just like, hey, you guys do what you want with it, right? Just make money so I can get my Braven boat.
Yeah, there's probably some kind of head of Elite Dangerous development that reports to him from time to time. I'm guessing.
But it's just like everyone, you know, it's like Braven's like the figurehead for the game, so everyone assumes that like, oh, it's Braven's baby and all that stuff, and it's like, well, his company's the baby, right? This is like the baby's baby. This is like his grandkid. And, you know, you should spoil your grandkids. Give them lots of money so that they can, you know, compete with Star Citizen. Oh! Federal gunship that's just out here mining. Interesting. Interesting. So I wanted to actually just see where we at for money. So yeah, like a lot of weird bounties. There's one for 13 million there. It seems to be all over the map on this one. Not as profitable as the last run, but still pretty damn good. Okay, that's security. Vulture. Oh, you're also security?
I don't like them.
Yeah, I know. They're
Yeah.
They're basically people that will attack you, but you don't get bounties from. We seem to be in that lull between waves, but that's fine. It's nice to have a break. Just don't run into the roids. Who you be? How does the cops feel when they scan? It just reminds me of, like, you ever see those people that, like, walk up to cops with a cell phone and they're just like, "Hey officer, what you doing here? What you doing today? What you up to? You know, you got any drugs on you?" And they start acting like a cop towards a cop. Are you getting like?
I mean, in real life?
Yeah, I've seen like tons of videos where people do that. I think it's like more of an American thing or whatever. But like, they'll go up to a cop car who's like parked there, and they'll be like, they'll do like the thing that cops do to people, where they'll be like, "Hey, how's it going? What you doing here?" You know, and they're like, but they're, you know, shoving a cell phone in their face, right? It can be funny at times. Sometimes they're just like, "Yeah, you mean a little bit of a dick," but like, you know, it's like there are some cops that definitely like abuse their power, and you know, they'll come out to like a group of kids hanging out. "What are you guys doing here?" It's fun sometimes to see the tables turned. What did you say there, Segal? Is that someone who's afraid of horror stuff? That's the best horror you've ever watched. Oh, the Doctor Who Blink episode. Yeah, that is pretty much a horror episode. See, it's funny because like Doctor Who, for being a like sci-fi show, at times it will really borderline on horror. Like, there's a lot of horror-themed episodes. And certainly, I think it's scared a lot of children in its day. But I'm a huge horror fan. I like horror movies. I like scary stuff. But I also really like sci-fi. So when the two come together, that to me is always the perfect melody. Like movies like Alien or Pandorica or was it Pandorum or Event Horizon. I love that stuff. It kind of combines like the cosmic horror and the creepy scariness of space with, you know. Then you get the movies like Jason X, where it's like, it's Jason but in space. And those are dumb. But they're fun for different reasons. Hand me stupid stuff. Will you die already? This guy must be really resistant to lasers, because... Oh, you nailed him! Oh my god. That looked amazing. He's surging. He's surging. Oh! Sorry about that little bit of friendly fire. Don't let him get away. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah, that was a nice, cool, almost 400k. Good shot. Good shooting there, G-Vine. Adders. Hello. Nope. Oop. Dropship. And he's dangerous. Wolfram N. Okay, the names are getting weird. They were just fun weird at first. Now they're like weird. Well, Mr. Wolfram. Oh, this guy Barry. Okay. Let's piss them off both at once, because I want a challenge. Pips to weapons. Out of shield. Well, that makes more sense. Barry, you son of a bitch. Eat my lasers. Prepare for the boop of death. Done. Now you're dead. Back to you, Wolfram. Oh, it's honestly like, you know, again, it's like after you get in a rhythm of bounty hunting, another thing I really like is just like, it's very relaxing. Like, it actually, you get the anxiety at first and the adrenaline of combat, but then once you get into that rhythm, it's just like this satisfying You know, shoot, 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 explode, explode, dopamine rush. Like, it's a very nice, it's soothing. You wouldn't expect that with combat, but... And not at first. Certainly at first, it's kind of, like, stressful and, like, oh my god, I gotta shoot people. But once you're in the flow of it, it's really cool. Whee! Alright, let's see what else. Ooh, anaconda. Dangerous. Unknown. Wanted. Wonderful. You have no chance now. Is it? What was that thing? It was like, someone set us up the bomb. All your base are belong to us.
That's the one, yeah.
Release all Zig.
Take off every Zig.
Take off every Zig.
It's from the game Zero Wing, I think. From like the Sega Master System. No, the Mega Drive. Yeah,
it's
16-bit.
It's just like a bad translation. I used to love that thing. All your base are belong to us. All your base. There was like someone like remixed that into a song, and it was really funny.
Because in the game itself, there's no voice acting, only text. The voice is added afterwards.
Right. Looks like there is a wanted Diamondback Scout. Ooh, I should put pips to shields. Yeah, that would be an idea, wouldn't it? Wing of 3. Sorry, what did you do, Minari? You forgot how good the bounty hunting looks. The updated shield animations are so good. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier to Kosa. I'm just like that. Like they did an update on the shields, and I love that little crackle that you get there. Where when you're shooting them, there's kind of like a little ripple effect. Like again, it's crazy that you can get so close to the ship that you can read the warning signs on their paint job. Like to me, that is what really like sets this game apart. Is just like that real sense of scale, and there's like that connection. Like that you can get right up to a guy, peer in his cockpit, look him in the eyes as you shoot him. Little tasty adder snack there. I feel bad for the adders. Lyandria. That is an interesting name. That seems like it's trying to be like Lydia and Andrea. Lyandria. Alright, we got our kill warrant. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, he's dead before I could even get another shot on him. Look at the pretty explosions and that little kind of sparkle cloud. Like, they really beef stuff up. It looks really good. Performance is not great yet. For you? I'm getting good performance. I'm getting like, 48 frames per second. I haven't noticed any stuttering. Sorry to hear that that's not doing well for you. It might be because we're in Odyssey, right? I still need to tweak. Let's get in formation with Phil here. Or some kind of formation. Oh, we got lasers. Did you de-seed? No. Did you de-seed? Like DC Comics?
Me? No.
I think Duzakawa is asking. He's still in the wing. Can you not see us? I've taken too many hits of this bong. I love it when they are just so preoccupied in shooting someone else that you can just fully kill them before they even realize what's going on. Mr. Crane. Goodbye, Mr. Crane. Boom boom. Let's see, anything else tasty around here? Oh, there's a dropship. John Crowley. Sometimes it gets down to 30 something. Yeah. It's still, like I think overall Odyssey definitely has improved, but there's still like issues with frame rates that I've had. And it doesn't seem to matter even people with like really, really top of the line systems that shouldn't be getting any issues are getting issues. In fact, sometimes they're getting more issues than people with the lower spec systems. So I don't know what's going on there. I ain't no computer wizard. Wish I was. Wish I could fix it, but you know, with time and patience, hopefully those kinks will iron out. You know, from time to time, even in Horizon, I would have some issues. Not certainly to the frequency of Odyssey. And even last night when I was doing that mission, I went to hand it in and I got like a Crimson Crate error. So it's still crashing in weird ways. But, you know, compared to what it was in the spring when they first launched Odyssey, where it was a complete gong show, we've definitely seen at least some baby steps. Baby steps. Police on you. Yeah, those pesky feds are messing with our bounty hunt. Ooh, Crate Phantom. We haven't killed one of those yet. I do like to look at Crate Phantoms. They're... Oh, he's surging. He's surging. Come on, Patty, man. You okay, bud? That was quick. That was really, really quick. Let's see here. Python. Here comes the next wave, right? Oh, that's security. Ooh, here's a clipper. And there goes a clipper. Just spin and let us shoot you, my friend. If you're wanted. And you are. Lovely. I gotta say, like, those are really attractive looking ships. Although they kind of also look like a Dong. Probably the most Dong-like ship in the arsenal. I love the wings on the clippers. I think those are really cool. Bye-bye.
It's a really fun ship to fly as well, the Clipper.
Yeah, I've actually
kind
never...
of like a vulture.
I've never flown one, so...
It's very fast and nimble, and it has also the 2 size 3 hardpoints, so you can do the same laser thing.
It's certainly, the Imperial line of ships look good. The only one that I really have flown is the Courier. And I really like the Courier. That's a cool ship. Very pretty. Allison Pell's asking, so Odyssey Beta is progressing well. Well, I think we're in the Gamma now. I think soon it will be full release. I mean, I'm assuming that when the console release happens, that's when I'm going to say, yeah, okay, Odyssey's probably released now. Assuming it's, like, not screwed up. I love how Phil keeps fighting the power play guys. Or is it the power play guys, or are you fighting the power play guys too, as well as the cops?
No, they're the same guys. That's why I don't get any notoriety, because it's power play basically, and not crime.
Interesting. So that's kind of a loophole where you can kill as many cops as you want as long as you are flying a banner of another faction. That's kind of cool. Whoa, I got a little dizzy there, a little vertigo. Yeah, if I'm Alliance, if I touch them, all of them will swarm me. Well, that's it, right? Is that's what I'm talking about. Is like you get these like things where you're doing really well, you got great bounties going on, and all of a sudden out of the blue, you're being attacked by like 25 guys because you accidentally nicked one, right? That happens so often to me, and then you're just like, I had a $23 million in bounties, and now I'm dead, and it's all for nothing. Oh, did that guy get away? Damn it. None shall get away. Alright, I'm probably going to wind down the stream. Oh, hold on, let me just check my phone here. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I gotta log off in about 1 hour or two.
Yeah.
Go to work. I have a night shift tonight.
I could do about 10 more minutes, and then I'll probably will go cash in, and then I've got to get ready for going out tonight. But yeah, so where are we at? We're at 17 million on this bounty. Let me see here. If I would estimate it using my high-level math skills, I'd probably say we're around 20 million. Thereabouts. which is, again, that's not bad for another about hour or so. An hour's work for about 20 million. You know, you do 5 hours work, that's 100 million. That's a tenth of a billion. It's not going to get you a fleet carrier, but, like, you know, if you're not into mining, this is a great way to make money. Vicious pandemic. Okay. COVID just entered the chat. Let's take him down. Buck Dreadnought, he's flying around in COVID. You know what I think about COVID, sir? I think that it needs to... We're going to kill it with fire. Laser fire. Vicious pandemic. How insensitive.
Too soon.
Oh, he's paying the price now for his cheekiness. I just headbutted the pandemic to death. Alright, who else wants some? Federal assault ship. Oops, I turned myself around. And again, I'm getting really close to the asteroids.
Lebowski again?
Again, Lebowski just can't get away. Although he went back and got a different ship. It is kind of funny how the NPC names are repeating. So, like, maybe the NPCs do have rebuy, and when we kill them, they just rebuy and then come back to what they were doing, right? I could buy that. I mean, why? That's what we do. What the hell? Didn't get that one. Oh, it's because Takoso's here. Hopefully Takoso got that one, and it didn't just go to no one. Someone better get the damn money. I'm just happy to be killing, though. That sounds so psychotic. But this is fun. I really like this gameplay. Station is not allowing me in and you're trespassing. Got shot like Swiss cheese. Oh no! Did you, like, the station's not letting you do anonymous access, or there's, like, no docking pad? Because, yeah, sometimes I will find that NPCs in one medium ship, they'll hog the docking pad. What you might want to try is go, I don't know, Phil, is your carrier open to anyone to dock, or is that just, like, friends only?
It should be open to all.
Yeah, go to the top.
Hang on, I'll check my carrier settings. I think it's maybe only friends.
Oh, can you do that on the fly? You can change that from your ship?
I can.
Well, that's actually cool. That's nice they did that. But yeah, Minari, just, or Zakao, go to the Ptolemy, and that is where you will find Sanctuary. Just, you know, don't forget your ship there, because if Phil decides to go to the Pleiades or something, he might wake up in a different location. Always be mindful when you're when you're jumping onto other people's, like, ships. I just love this, like, close quarters combat. I can't get enough of just ramming people. Mr. Starwalker. I was gonna say that, like, sounded like Skywalker, and, like, Luke Skywalker, before he was called Luke Skywalker, I think it was Luke Starkiller. Or it was, like, Anakin Starkiller, I think was, like, his name in the original first draft of the script or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And then they were just like, oh, that sounds dumb. Change it to Skywalker. Yeah, that's so much better, but it's iconic now. Got ourselves a Diamondback. I say we'll do a few more kills, then head back to the station. We'll head back to Hofton. Or wait, can all you guys dock at Hofton because you're in bigger ships?
No. Also wanted.
The Ptolemy also does not have a bar, does it? They have not added yet.
No.
But they are. They're going to have fleet carrier interiors, which is super cool.
Did they announce it?
I think so. I mean, again, I don't know at this point what's reality and what's a dream. When I hear, like, they're doing, hey, they're going to do a multiple limpet module and they're going to have fleet carrier interiors, I start pinching myself, like, wake up. And, you know, I think it's because, like, again, like, as they solve the performance issues, they can start working again more on features. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, is just, like, you know, okay, Odyssey was a messy base, but what are you going to add to it to make it cool? And I think that it has a lot of potential to expand Odyssey, right? And they seem to have like the right features in mind. They have been listening. It wasn't just a meme. Again, that's assuming that all of this information is not like something I had a dream about. I'm the kind of person who's like weird, obscure dreams, but they will sometimes be based in reality.
Yeah, I'm very out of the loop when it comes to Elite Dangerous stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I've been super busy the last couple of months studying. I'm actually working to become a game developer myself now.
Nice. That'd be
so
cool.
A lot of long days and a lot of coding and stuff,
Yeah.
and working with Unity and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm working on screenplays right now. I'd like to eventually be a screenwriter. I think that's my desired career. And right now working on 2 feature film scripts, both kind of horror movies. And it's just like, it's taken away time. And, like I still play video games. I try to play some Rocket League at least every night. But like for a game like Elite, it's like, it like to me, like when I'm playing Elite, it's like a story in my head, and right now I'm working on 2 stories, and like it's hard to balance all those stories, and I'd rather finish these screenplays and then be able to take like a little bit of a break where I can get back to Elite more proper, right? But and so I've kind of tuned out of the community streams. I'm not really looking at what features they're adding. I'm just kind of like, if I do pop in, I'm just enjoying myself, not sort of on the cuff with the news, Ooh, Elite Fertilance. This guy will be a nice payout. But that's cool, man. Game developers. If you do you have a game in mind that you like if you got all the skills today that you would start to make?
Oh, plenty.
Would they be more like first-person shooters? Do you want to make strategy games or mystery games or what? Space simulators that have the entire one-to-one galaxy recreated?
Well, I'm personal preference. I do prefer like open world games and yeah, games where you can have like progression, or like RPG games or MMOs or games like Elite. I have to get out here. My shield is down.
Okay, we'll kill this Furtive Lance, and then I think we'll call it a quits there. Head back to the station and end of the bar, pretending to drink because the bartender won't allow us to order drinks. They just trade chemicals.
I think it's kind of an age thing. When I was younger, I had much more patience for small games, if that makes sense. Like very session-based games where you like jump in, you do some combat, and you just jump out. Yeah, but I find myself having a lot of need for games with clear progression, and you could level up something in some sense.
Interesting. Yeah,
and also big games that allows for freedom of movement. I want to be able to choose my path. Any game that forces me to walk in a straight line, I get really annoyed with it.
Yeah, you like the non-linear sort of like let me explore and kind of see and all that stuff. Yeah, you know what? It's weird because I think I've been kind of the opposite, where like I always loved immersive, big world open games, Skyrim, Fallout series, and I find that like I just don't have the time. Like what I find is the problem is like I was trying to get into the Witcher series, and just I never really played Witcher 1 or 2. I just sort of got in at 3. And I found like again, it was like I would go maybe a week without playing. And by the time I got back in, I was kind of lost. I'm like, wait, where was I? Who's this character again? What's was on? Oh, I have like 32 side quests right now. Screw it, I'm just gonna play some Gwent. And you just go play the mini card game, right? So I did find that I find that like the casual games actually can like slot in. I don't need to remember where I left off or what I was doing. And so my appreciation for those has risen, but I still have it in my heart to have like, I like the open world games. I think that's the games I do prefer, is like big story, big character. The last one I played that I really liked was the Red Dead Redemption 2. Really great, like amazing story, and the characters were awesome, and the world felt immersive, and it was a really good experience, but I can't like play like 2 of them at the same time, and I need to almost like take like a couple months off before I open up another one, right? So I'm kind of like, I definitely agree with you. I think those are the games that I prefer, but as I've been getting older, it's just more like I have to kind of space them out. All right, I'm gonna pack my hard points, head to Super Cruise.
But for that, in that way, I am very grateful for Elite Dangerous because it kind of showed me how to not do a game. You know, to show all the bad game design decisions you should not make.
I mean,
it's been very educational in that sense. So one dream is, of course, is to make Elite Dangerous, but right, you know.
I mean, I think they've done a lot right, and they've made a hell of a lot of mistakes, right?
Yeah, I think mistakes.
And I wonder, like, you know, again, if I knew more about game development, I don't know what technical mistakes they've done. Like, to me, like, a lot of the mistakes I can pinpoint are like their PR mistakes, right? Like, they're just like they oversell an update and mess with our expectations, and then it just doesn't pan out well. Or they implement a feature half-baked, and then like something that was really exciting becomes quite grueling, and then they don't get adoption rates, so that's not going to indicate that they should continue to work on that feature, so they just abandon it, right? Like multi-crew. Or you know, now they're starting to get around to some of the things that like 3 years ago that I wish they had been looking at, right? So, you know, I don't know what the technical reasons are. Like, if you found out that like right from the beginning they didn't build a scalable code base in a way that like, you know, would lead to Odyssey, and that really created a roadblock from a technical standpoint. Like, I can't tell that from the surface, right? I don't have like the coding knowledge, but from a PR perspective, man, they really, like, I think over the years have not understood like how to set expectations, in my opinion. I'd be interested to know if you were to dig into, if you had someone really technical or could talk to like one of the developers that maybe has been there for a while, someone like Sandy or Alexandra Samarco or Michael Brooks, where they've been at the company for a long time. And it's like, you know, what would be your post-mortem? Like, if you could go back and change how you built Elite initially, like what would be the most technical changes you would make? Like, what would you have spent more time on to build out, right? Oh yeah, Allison, yeah, the long list of abandoned features that could have been amazing. It is crazy. And you know, again, like the hope is that one day they'll get on with them, but when you start to look at, yeah, that creep of features where it's like the game is so, there's so many elements to the game that like you don't care about anymore because they just don't work well. CQC. If I'm Braben, I won't make it multi-platform instead of make it multilingual. That's a good point. Because I think this is a game that could appeal all across the world. Everyone loves space. There's space nerds in every culture. And yeah, I mean, multi-platform, I do think that hampered it, right? I think like their need to get on the Xbox and the PlayStation probably did like affect the development speed of what they could do, right?
But in terms of multi-platform, it was working pretty good for a multi-platform game. I mean, if you play some kind of, you know, Far Cry game or similar, you notice right away that it's meant to be played on console and PC as well. And for that to work, they have to set the controls and the movement in a certain way.
Right.
So it's really noticeable. Like it's like an auto aiming functions that
you kind of miss out.
I have to use them on the PC as well. It's kind of fighting for me.
Yeah, like where you're on the PC and you're feeling like the console choices are affecting you.
But I don't feel that in Elite Dangerous as much. The only thing is that you're supposed to like navigate the menus via your key arrows instead.
I find that a little bit
really,
with
not really annoying. It's fine for me, but
with Odyssey and like the on foot menu wheels, that's the first time where I've really felt, oh, like this is console-ish, you know. But before that, yeah, I think you're right. Like the PC doesn't suffer from the consoles. But like you have these console universes, and I can't interact with like half the player base that's over there in console world, right? And I wish that would be done. I'd make it available. Minarmi saying I'd make it available in all languages except Chinese. Well, why not? Well, I mean, again, I don't know much about the Chinese market, but it's very difficult. Thank you, Jivan. Yes, the special grade landing. Someone noticed that terrible, terrible landing. I'm like, maybe if I just keep talking, no one will notice. Graphics wise and such, certainly very true. Also limits what features they can implement. Yeah, and look, it's I wish I knew more about game development. You know, I know enough about marketing and stuff like that, so it's kind of like that I can speak confidently about and that sort of thing, but when it comes to like, you know, technical stuff and how a game is built and what considerations have to go into it, like, you know, when you start to think about it, it's just so much, right? 24 million! Wow, okay, so not bad. So the first one was 23 million, this one was 24. I think we took a little bit longer, like an hour 15 on the second run, but these are good numbers. I am happy with this. I am very happy. Little more stylish than the brute force Yamix landings. Well, the Yamix landing, you also have to say, fuck! Fuck! Shit! Oh god, I love me Yamix. Yamix is so funny. I got to meet him during LaveCon, and he's such a funny guy in person, too. Okay, so we have cashed in. What do we have for bank account? Are we over 200 million? Oh my god! For the first time in a long while, I am back over $200 million. I can rest easy. Let's go to the bar and get a drink. Or pretend to get a drink, because, you know, you have to use your imagination. But that's fine.
The other reason that I reinstalled the Elite Dangerous was because I was worried about my field carrier going to be decommissioned. They know how much money I had on it, so I've fixed that now. I have, I think, 6 billion on the field carrier, which is 250 weeks of upkeep. So that should be enough.
Honestly, though, you know, as you're saying that, I'm just cringing because I'm like, why is a game like? Why do you have to worry that like a video game will take something away if you don't pay rent, even if it's like I can pay 10 years of rent up front? Like it just doesn't make sense. There's G-Vine. Let me give you a salute.
It's a very evil choice they made there.
There you go, a little thumbs up.
Anyway, I have to kind of log out now for work
and
make food and stuff.
Have fun at work and enjoy your food. I'm also gonna be logging out as well. Let's go to the bartender here.
What can I get for you?
Get me a drink, damn it! Anyway, but thank you, Phil, for joining. Thank you, G-Vine. Thank you, Dark Heavy 8, and Takoso, and Zakal for all jumping in and shooting some people and making the elite NPCs of the universe shudder in fear at our laser beams. And then I will say, oh wait, hold on, it's this one. You out there, you are the Dangus people, and you deserve a round of applause for watching. 07 people, I love these emotes. It's so cool. But thank you very much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you. I'll see you next Saturday. We'll figure out something else to do. Maybe some combat zones on ground or in ship. I don't know. We'll figure it out then.